rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
What's up, y'all? Hopefully y'all can hear me. A little Sunday night drinking action, little drinking sesh. So cheers, everybody. It has been a snowy, wet weekend here. Dude, this hat is like, sits like this. I used to wear my hat like this in high school. It's kind of funny. Anyway, this was a gift from my wife, just so you know, and pretty sure it's accurate. Pretty sure. So anyway, posted the link. It is Sunday pub night. So anybody that wants to jump on, you are more than welcome to jump on. Say hello. We, first things first, Patreon. So I was out in the shop this weekend. I made a ball pen, ballpoint pen that is made out of a Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel. So you can choose either that one, or I was going to make another one, but I had a blowout on the other Jack Daniel's barrel stave that I had. But I was going to do this one as another one, which is a fountain pen. So for those of you that want to have it as a fountain pen, it takes probably about a week to get the stuff here, and then I'll ship out and make another one for you. So anyway, you can choose which one of those you want. You can do either a fountain pen or a ballpoint pen. They're really, really good, really nice pen kits that I use there. So kind of interesting writing with a fountain pen if you haven't done that in a long time. So some people have never done it. Pretty interesting. It will ship with the cartridge not installed on it. So you'll have to install it when you get there. I don't want it to all over when it's going up and down and stuff like that. So anyway, let's say hi to some folks, and then we'll bring some people on as they join. So we start out Sugar Kitty. Cheers, Sugar Kitty. How you doing, buddy? We got Slapshot. Good evening, Slapshot. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Cheers, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Appreciate you, man. Oh, look at this. Smoking firewater in the house. Corn and whiskey in the house. We got a lot of people sitting here. We'll be caught up quick. I think Anthony might still be going. I'm not 100% sure. We got GT Mustang 09. Does that mean it's an 09 Mustang, or I wonder what the 09 is for? It must be the year of the Mustang. Anyways, what's up, Marty? You going to jump on tonight, buddy? Going to say hello to everybody on a Sunday night? And we got John Cloud in the house. What's up, John? How are you, buddy? Let's see who else. Oh, we got Peter White from Canada. By the way, I am drinking some Old Forester 100 proof pick. Again, this is one that Big Vic got for me. They are my jam. I'm just saying, they are my jam. We got Dave Testa in. We got Stacy H in the house. Cheers. Oh, thanks for the raid on Twitch, Dave. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. And let's start bringing some folks in, just because I got some people in the background. We have the first one that was here is Sparkle in her art gown. I got some people in the background. We have the first one that was here. Sparkle, you have your YouTube on.
Hi, darling. Hello, chat.
You have your YouTube. You have your YouTube. We're getting an echo from you, Sparkle. I muted you. You can come on. J-Max, you don't have your camera on. I'm going to leave you there. We got Big Dave here hanging out with us for a while again today. Cheers, buddy. Yeah.
Cheers, amigo. No wild turkey. No wild turkey. I couldn't.
No wild turkey tonight. That's all right. That's
yeah. All right. I almost ordered something yesterday. They didn't even have any in Instacart yesterday. But when I went out to the store earlier, I was with the girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, was a little hungover.
Oh, that's all right. Cheers, Slapshot. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you're saying you're hungover today. So let's see. Who else we got here? We've got, oh, yeah. AKA Mexstore. Thank you guys in Twitch. Appreciate you guys, the StarCraft folks. Or guitar folks, because they'll follow you for guitar too. We got William Reynolds in the house. Oh, we got USMC Vet Gamer watching on.
I'm at a cabin in the woods. I don't know.
You're at your cabin?
I'm in a cabin.
Oh, okay. Cheers. What's up, Rick? How are you, buddy?
Kind of spotty, so I don't know how long it's going to last.
You look good. I mean, for you.
I'm good. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, the internet's a little spotty. It keeps freezing. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, you look good. It must be just the download having a problem. 64 people on Twitch. Thank you guys on Twitch for being here. We are doing a pub. I did not post the link. I need to do that in Twitch. For anybody that wants to join, let me do that real quick. What are you drinking tonight, Sparkle? Oh, she's still muted. Hold on.
Drinking.
There you
Hold
go.
on, I got this weird thing.
She's still muted. Hold on. Your echo is still there, Sparkle.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you have your YouTube or something else.
I don't know why I don't have anything else on.
Yeah, we can hear you, but you have your YouTube or something else. Do you hear the echo too?
Okay, hold on.
Okay. All right. Technical difficulties. All right, we got Z-Man in the house. What's up, big dog?
What's up, brother?
How are you,
Cheers,
man?
everyone.
64 people on Twitch. Nice. I'll post the link in Twitch. For anybody that wants to jump on, you are welcome to jump on. And I'm catching up in chat, everybody. So you guys are welcome to jump in if you're drinking something or if not.
The fuck you at? Where you at, Mark? You in a dungeon?
Mark, or no? You talking about Slapshot?
No, Brian. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Right.
Slapshot.
I'm in a cabin.
Right on, Anthony. I was all over there. Anthony sent me, by the way.
Oh, Jim Morris. Sorry, buddy. For sure, dude. Cheers, dude. I hope your grandpa's not in any pain right now, and I hope the pain for you guys isn't long.
Cheers, GT.
Appreciate you, Jim. Sorry that you're going through that, buddy.
I was muted. I'm going to try to mute so you guys don't hear me sound like Darth Vader puffing on my cigarettes. And
That's all right. Vet is drinking some Evan Williams. What are you drinking, Z-Man?
I got some Starlight single barrel Hubert pick from Steelbox.
Oh, nice, buddy. Nice.
Love it.
Yeah. Starlight's a hitter, man. Some of them, they kind of like overdid it for a little while, but
This one's good.
yeah, I think it really just depends. We got Christine Vasco. I saw you earlier, if you guys, and I also saw Spirited Life out there, which is Christine and her husband, Mark. So you guys need to go check out that one on YouTube. We got freaking Bourbon Neophyte Anthony. Cheers. Let me just get caught up here, and then we can just start talking here. For those of you in Twitch, it's an open pub, so you're welcome to jump on if you stuck around. So let's see who we got. Who else we got? John Cloud. I don't know if I said hi to John Cloud already. I think we're getting through most of this stuff. So Vet's gonna make his bed. We played some video games. We met, he was in Twitch chat last week. He's always in Dave's chat. And we played some Call of Duty with him during the week this week. So that was pretty fun. And he's only got like 5 hours in or something like that. And he was already wrecking kids. So it was pretty funny.
Wrecking them.
He was wrecking them good. Cheers, Eric. What's up? Wonder if Stacy's going to join. This text is on stream.
She's in
That's
chat.
right, John.
Sibba John, a German young kid. He's a nice guy.
Cheers, Stacy.
Let's see. I think we're mostly caught up to everybody. If I missed you, yeah, thoughts with you and your family. We got Mike Catalinato Jr. from Louisiana in the house. That's the first time I've seen him in chat. How do you mute the Talk Studio? You hit the mute button at the bottom. Oh, you don't want to hear Talk Studio? You can't mute it. You can't even adjust your volume without turning it all off. Oh, we got Biking Bourbon here. Oh, John said he's not young, Dave.
Sibba John is young. Yeah, he's young.
Oh,
he's
he
like
has
in
a
his 20s.
master's degree in neutrino physics. I don't even know what that is.
Neutrino physics. Yeah, he's what are you doing up, Sibba John? He's in his 20s and he's from Germany.
Oh,
he's a nice
yeah,
kid.
we have some folks that jump on from London. We always have Canadians jump in here. We have Australians jump in here. We have C. Jackson. He actually is from upstate New York as well, Dave.
And wow,
Lives in Colorado now.
my man.
All right, so I started slow, man. I started with 100. Slapshot, what did you bring with you to the cabin to drink?
Right now I'm drinking some Axe Handle, which is from Southwest Virginia. They use MGP stuff right now.
Wait, is it from Southwest Virginia or Southwest Virginia?
It's in my state of Virginia in the south corner.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I was just wondering. What's up, Vet? What's up, J Max?
How are y'all
Good,
doing?
Max.
Good.
Cheers,
Right with me.
fellas.
Hi, guys.
See, this is what I got.
Oh, little Evan Williams. There you go. Uh-oh, J Max came prepared.
I got
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh,
The Mash and Journey pick. Chug Loaf.
Chug Loaf.
oh my gosh. Oh,
Man.
my
He's putting it back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh.
a good way to clean out the system.
J-Max coming in hot.
Yeah, you coming in hot, J Max. How you been, buddy?
Good. I got my video issues squared away.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little different than the StreamYard. I know some people were having issues at first. Oh, that was Wilderness Trail. I don't know why I thought it was something else.
It's a ride.
You can't
Yeah, the Wilderness
can't-
Trail. For some reason, I was thinking it was Driftless because they're in a similar bottle.
Same shape bottle. Sure.
Yeah.
That's
Katie
nice.
Turk, the Turk's here. Cheers, Katie Turk.
Cheers,
Apparently,
Katie.
Christine Vasco liked that one. So I've got a little kill. So this was the pick that we did that never came to fruition, but it is the Penelope.
Penelope.
You
That
go
sounds
over.
good.
Here's the wall.
It's the
Nice.
Penelope Toasted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Goodbye to that one.
Woo.
Now we got started. Now it's a party.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, I don't hear you echoing either. Sparkle, you did great.
Excellent. It took me a little bit to.
Sure. And we got Mike. Oh, I hit Sugar Kitty. That bounced right as I was hitting it. Mike Catalanato. Did I say that right? Mike C. Having some Benchmark top shelf. Yeah. Benchmark is delicious, though, I will say.
No, it's not. It's fucking garbage, dude.
You don't like it?
Z-Man.
So,
There's a benchmark besides.
I get this bottle all the time, and it's freaking garbage.
Gotta
There
be
it
better
is.
than Evan
Wait.
Williams.
You get it all the time and it's garbage?
Yes, sir.
Why do you keep
Why?
getting it?
I'm trying to give it another chance, brother.
He's trying to tell you not to go buy it, I think
Yeah,
is where we're
don't
going.
buy this
Don't
shit.
buy
20
it.
bucks, it's a waste of your freaking money.
Yeah,
I
you
got
don't
your
want-
ammo, Z-Man. You just he wants to make sure there's enough on the shelf for him. That's all.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's what Mike says. Foolproof is a great buy. Yeah, that is for
It
sure.
is.
So I do have a bottle to pop tonight because I'm almost out of whiskey in the bar. I had to get another one. So I got my Old Dragon Bones batch 3.
Nice.
Old Dragon
So-
Bones.
Yeah, so I had the sample, but I didn't have the bottle. And so Shane held one for me because I forgot to buy it. And now I've got the bottle itself.
Nice.
Do you have the Old Dragon Bones, J-Max?
I think I still have a little sample of the first one.
Of the first one? Man,
Yeah.
that one will put hair on your chest.
What is it? 156.1 or something? It's a little ticklish.
157, and then the special one was 158.
Whoa.
Nice. It's fantastic. It doesn't drink that hot at all.
No, it was my whiskey of the year, not last year, but the year before. We
I
got
got-
Old
I-
Dragon Bone D's nuts.
I got a question for all of you, especially you, Mike. I did OGD 114 in a mixer, but drinking that high proof shit for a long period of time, does it destroy your palate the following day?
Dude, I'm a bad example because I can tell you for the last 3 streams, I've woken up, even I'm not getting as dank as I was before.
Yeah.
And the last few Mondays that we went live, I've struggled on Monday. I
drank-
just feel nauseous and gross. And
No, well, I'm just asking you, if you eat food through the day, does it taste like shit? Simple.
not really, I don't think. Yeah, I mean,
for tannins, Z-Man, because if you drink continuously, on multiple days, sometimes the sulfur tannins build up, and you get that.
No,
sulfur.
this is just one night of too much 114. I was like, holy fuck, man.
yeah, I think I think everything will make me feel sick, but I'll be honest, like I've been drawn to kind of lower proof lately. Like it used to be, where's the 132 proof? Where's the 136 proof? And now it's like, especially when Adam was a terrible influence on me. But he's still a terrible influence, just not on screen.
Mm,
Ooh, Baker's 7. I like it. Drifting Drams. By the way, I want to point out, because Drifting Drams is now here. They have a coffee company. I see Christine brought it up. I ordered 2 different coffees and I forget what they are. I got like a Brazilian, and one of them is like finished, it seems, or something like that, based on the label. I don't know anything about coffee other than I don't buy Folgers. But dude, like it's like our special occasion coffee. It is so fucking good. I can't even tell you how good that coffee is. Like we get the non like Folgers, like we get not top shelf, but like a local Colorado company. This stuff blows it away. It's so good. I'm gonna have to get like some sort of subscription. So
Is it a dark roast?
they've got like 6 or 8 different options on their website. Yeah, it was really good. And they gave us another sample that was super delicious.
Nice.
You had Jameson to your coffee?
Do I have Jameson in my coffee?
Yeah.
Not today.
It's the only way to drink coffee. Had Jameson.
Yeah.
Or Kahlua.
I'll be honest, I do like cream in my coffee. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too.
I'm not a Trace fanboy, but that Buffalo Trace bourbon cream is pretty yummy.
There, I'm moving this off of your face, J-Max. There you go. Everybody wants me covered up, and quite frankly, I have breasts, so we don't need to see that on screen.
That's fine.
What you got there, Sparkle?
Well, I'm trying to get through my local Grand Canyon and Delbeck so I can move on to some other things besides the Still Austin. But this is the Grand Canyon Bourbon Whiskey. It is 84 proof, 42% alcohol. I'm going a little light this week after last Sunday. So, but it's very nice. It's very smooth and it's not real bitey, and I like it. It's a nice change.
So right before the stream, Sparkle was the first one to pop on, and she's like, "I'm a little embarrassed about last weekend," and I was like, "What happened last weekend?" I'm like, "That was a live wire Sunday. I don't even know anything that happened. It was fine." There's only one stream I've ever kind of had to take down. And like we deleted the whole thing, and I was kind of bummed out because there were some shorts that would have been bomb diggity. Watching that big old like 6'8" Jason Busey drink a bottle of whiskey with his big old meat hands and made it look like a 375 liter.
That's ugly.
It made it look like makes it look like a mini Glen, and he was drinking that, and Mike Klein drinking that Eagle Rare, the 175 or what is it? 175?
Well, I thought I might have fallen asleep because Tom came in to get me and I was sound asleep. And I thought, oh my God, did I fall asleep on the stream? And, I was sitting there like this probably, and I was really, when I thought about it. And Tom came in and took me down the hall, and he said I was like a ping pong ball. I was hitting each side of the hall, and got to the room. I couldn't even get my clothes off, so he had to do that. Of course, he didn't mind.
Oh, God. Yeah, he had to.
Any of it. I don't remember any of it, except he said I was laughing hysterically the whole time. So I guess that's a good thing. I wasn't crying, right?
Right.
All right. So Mike,
we had fun. That was fun. I hope you remember that much. You seemed like you were laughing.
I was
a lot.
having a blast. I was. Yes.
So Mike, see, I think ryes are a little more expensive. So they're not finding one that's under $30. I'll have to think about that.
Excuse me.
Now, do they have a different
Craig
taste than a bourbon?
Elijah Craig rye. Just the 94 proof.
Oh yeah, the 94 Elijah Craig. Is that under 30 though?
I don't know.
It's at least in that area though.
Close. It's close.
Yeah.
37 is what I pay for it.
37. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rye
I
is
think
just
cast strength rye at that.
yeah. Ryes just tend to I don't know. They tend to be a little bit more expensive, and I tend to like them at higher proof as well.
Yeah.
Prilosec 30. Sorry about that.
The rye is the same price out here, but it's delicious.
Cheers, Jeffrey Wack. How are you, buddy?
Here's an entry level rye for everybody.
You son of a bitch, J-Max.
Ooh.
We're not allowed to put porn up.
I saw
Nice.
that bottle at the liquor store.
You can't live stream porn, J-Max. Come on.
My bad.
We're not on Kick.
It didn't follow this mean rye pretty good though.
This isn't TikTok.
Yeah, I can put that on TikTok. That's what I was going to say next, Mike.
Oh, shit.
I was lucky.
we got-
I was real lucky on that one.
I might actually just go for something less. I'm definitely going to pick up the wild turkey, but seeing this stuff, I was thinking of getting something in the 80s after all, just because I'm like, yeah, I should go for something a little stronger, but I might do a little from column A and a little from column B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong. Like a 94 proof. Well, I know that's not in the 80s, but a 94 proof Elijah Craig is really good batch, right? Like it's a Elijah Craig, it's Heaven Hill. It's really good in that range. Most of what you're gonna get that's really pretty good, unless it's a special buy, like it's expensive, is going to be around that 100 proof. Like 100 proof is kind of where you get your best buy, but you can add a little bit of water and cool it down.
101 rye from Turkey.
Yeah,
Water,
we
water
told them
and
about
alcohol.
Wild Turkey 101. I mean, Evan Williams bottled and bond. Like there's a lot of the bottled and bond. You can get some of the other ones that are just like 84 proof old number 7, but that's really gross.
Gross.
Don't do it.
Gross.
Yep.
You need a square bottle, Jack Daniels.
Oh, they can't go to Cheech's. They have friends getting married in Louisiana.
Bummer. I wanted to go this year too.
Oh, Jeffrey, I'm going to get the tournament going again. I think next week we're going to have our first battle. I'll bring up the bracket because I've got 2 battles poured. So we'll start working on that next week, hopefully.
Tournament.
It's our new fiscal year, so we'll see what's going on. Ruben, how are you? You haven't been around forever, dude. And we got Roscoe P. Goat Train. What's that?
I said I'm down to send something if you need me to for anything.
I know I was all aggressive in my brain, like I'm going to send all of these. We'll get through it really fast. And then I realized I'm the slowest shipper here. Like, why did I volunteer for that?
I thought I was.
Yeah, the Elijah Craig bourbon and the Elijah Craig rye are pretty good for like a boyfriend girlfriend thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever you are. Could be boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
2024.
Those are upstairs, Christine. I can get them later if you guys are going to be around. I can do the blind that the Vasco sent me. I wasn't sure how you wanted me to do it. If you wanted it to be like a test or just which one I like better or how it was. So I wasn't sure what we wanted to do. Woodford Reserve. That's another one of the good entry bourbons. That's a good one, Dave.
Woodford is really good. I love
Woodburn.
Yeah, Dave's like, there's a lot. I can only get one.
Yeah,
bottle.
Makers was one that we I thought, like, I obviously know Makers, but Woodburn, I don't think I've had that. Makers is definitely good stuff from when I had it.
Yeah, Makers good little small batch bourbon. I like Makers. Their
higher?
distillery is super nice.
If you want to go a little higher, you could go with like Knob Creek.
Yeah, so I actually brought this stream up yesterday when I was hanging out with a couple buddies, by the way, Mike. You know, for all you, there's a younger guy. This guy is a younger guy. Ahmed, he's the StarCraft historian. He does the YouTube. I don't know if you saw his YouTube stuff. He's been blowing up. He's interviewed everybody pretty much so far. But he definitely should come on here. He happens to be a pretty big whiskey aficionado. Oh. He's like, I got a nice I'm like, dude, you'd fit right. I'm like, you have to go. You have to come on, Ahmed. Like, you guys will hit it off good.
I'm not sure if I would call us aficionados.
Y'all got glasses and you go like this and smell them. You're aficionados.
Yeah,
yes,
right, yeah. You definitely.
This is what I do. See, I take it and I open it and I go.
Yep. Smells like whiskey.
When I saw your collection,
there you go.
Tastes like whiskey.
We got that gamer Chug loafing it.
Like, listen,
It's like 125 proof whiskey.
I was a man of my word. I shared I messaged Roddy and did send him the link to the stream. I go, you should check it out, because he's like, honestly, I don't know that much about whiskey, but he likes drinking it. And I'm like, dude, check it out. You'll learn some stuff. Just even if you're watching pods or whatever.
He should get on a drink with us. It's what, like 4:00 in the morning?
Yeah, I don't think he would. The rough thing about Sundays too, at that already at a crazy time for Roddy, is he's casting all fucking day.
Oh yeah.
It's some EPTs. Well, he's going to Katowice. He's definitely going to cast tomorrow. But I am Katowice. Yeah, is coming up this week.
Oh wow, yeah, that's right. Next weekend, right?
So that's something you all could get down on StarCraft about, is the pro games. like literally there's people that watch it that never touch the game, never played a game, probably, like in the case of Sparkle. But it's cool to watch. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
Dude, and you watch, like, I remember the days watching StarCraft with like MLG and, you know, a lot of the big tournaments they used to have, and they would have 20,000 people watching it on Twitch. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Dave, do I have to have a lot of fancy equipment to watch that?
No, you just go on. You'd go on Twitch, much like you'd go on YouTube. Just go to the website, and you can go to the ESL StarCraft 2, and they actually have like 3 different streams.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
It's
now to play it, you have to have. What do you have to have?
It actually is an older game. You could technically play it on some older computers, though it's not going to run the greatest in some cases. But yeah, I would recommend checking it out, though. When we talked about playing it, I go, why did we talk about watching it? Because honestly, it's I find myself watching it more often than not, you know? I'm a glorified watcher, basically, right?
All right, I'm popping this badass mofo.
Yeah, pop that.
Pass it over here.
So if I wanted to play, I'd have to have like a Game Boy thing.
No, you have to have a PC. A computer.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, you'd have to have a computer to play.
Yeah.
We can get up Tetris all day. Let's go.
Yeah, Tetris. Did you hear that there was a young kid? So a lot of people didn't know this. Like the original Tetris that was on Nintendo actually had an end.
Yes.
And there was a kid that just finished it.
First person. Well, yeah, it was a kid.
Yeah, it was a kid. It was the first person to finish it. I thought that was
it like glitches out or does something really weird. I saw that. It was really interesting.
What a surprise that is.
It took all these 30 years since that game came out or something.
Dude, I used to play that thing for
made by Russian.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric Thompson started playing some Diablo 3.
Diablo 3.
Dude, that was a fun game to go all the way through. I played that game all the way through.
Yeah, that one's not really that hard to play either. Like realistically, it's not. It's a good casual game to.
Yeah, it's not so intense. Like StarCraft will make you mad.
Yeah.
I prefer it.
Oh no.
That's my
Yeah, like and it'll make you cuss at people. Yeah, like StarCraft and Call of Duty are my 2 favorite games, and they're like the games that will make you cuss out people, even if you're not. Like I watch Dave stream, and people are always messaging him after they play the game, like "That's fucking bullshit. You're fucking lame." Or Dave will do that.
Yeah, I have some choice words sometimes. I got to watch that.
Oh, there we go. Story time. Look what I just poured, Shane.
Cheers,
Hey, y'all got the little glasses. I got the bottle.
Yeah, Yeti may grace us with his presence too today, Mike, for a little bit.
Oh, dude.
Said he's not sure, but he's like, I might pop in.
Yeah, even if you just come and chat, you don't have to jump on here. This is just for those that want to be part of it, like in a different way, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot of people watch streams and
yeah, he did say though, he's like, "Oh, fuck that noise. I'm done with my liquor days and whiskey days." He said though, but I go, "You don't have to drink with." He goes, "Nah, man, I get angry." I'm like, fair enough.
Amy Bohm likes playing Sonic. That was back when she was 3 years old, is when that game was out.
I like playing chess. That game's been around for like 10,000 years.
Yeah.
Dude, chess. I got hooked on chess about 6 months ago for a while, and I was playing it like every day, like for 3 hours a day. 4 hours a day. I'd be playing.
That's what I'm doing.
But it's
right
like
now.
the speed chess. You don't have
my glasses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
I
where.
can't remember the moves. I tried it and I can't remember which ones go where. And I went, okay, this is way.
It's pretty interesting because in chess, like the first 5 or 6 moves that everybody does are kind of predetermined almost, not quite, but kind of, right? Like you have
Until you hit a certain level.
Yeah. I mean, they always like, there's a certain, it's not like 100%, but like when you watch like Magnus play, like he's like 37 steps ahead. He's like the best player in the world, or I don't know if he still is, but
he is.
They're like they can already see the game playing out. Like the really high level grandmaster chess players are playing it in their head when they're just sitting there by themselves. Like they don't even have to have a chessboard to play against themselves.
Yeah.
It's the craziest freaking thing.
That's
They
wild.
And some
also
of you that
have-
have played like Candy Crush, you know what I'm talking about because you'll close your eyes and you'll be like,
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
They also have the first 11 moves down. They can play them real quick, and then they get out of, what they need to do.
good
Oh,
God,
damn, Eric,
Eric.
that sounds awful.
Eric, that sounds terrible. You have
Good
chicken
Marty.
pox all over the inside of your mouth. Oh my God.
That's horrible. Holy shit.
Wow.
For the record,
Are you
That's
sure?
not
I heard
good.
whiskey will kill chicken pox.
Are you sure it's not just thrush?
Could be.
Thrush.
But I'm
that's a-
pretty sure
Chicken
whiskey
pox,
will
you
kill
know.
all that, but I'm not a doctor.
It could be. It could be herpes.
Yeah,
I was
maybe
gonna
it's the
say that,
herpes.
but I don't know.
We all know Eric. Could
The
be his
rating of
fifth
the
or
channel.
sixth wife at this point that gave him that.
Now I could be wrong, but got him. No, seriously, that's rough. If he does, if I'm not mistaken, if you get chicken pox when you're older, it's not good.
No.
I never heard of
Chicken
that.
pox is related to shingles.
You don't usually get it when you're
Yeah, it's shingles.
you're past this. You usually get it when you're younger, and that's it. Some people don't.
I have
Yeah.
chronic shingles.
Yeah, when you
I had
get chicken
as a
pox as
kid.
an adult, it's really fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had shingles once, and it from year to year, it was just a big rash. It hurt so freaking bad.
Yeah, I've never had chicken pox, so I can't have shingles.
I had chicken pox, but
Never
I
say
have
never.
chronic shingles all across the upper part of my
I-
back, but it's nerve root. They don't blister. They're nerve roots, so they channel down, and it's horrible.
Oh,
I had shingles in my back, sparkle, and when the doctor scratched it, it scabbed. And
Yeah.
he told me, he goes, he said you're good. But
Shingles is a later
still marked
outbreak
there.
of the same virus. Yeah.
But I had
Yeah,
a,
it is.
I had a
It's an
pain.
outbreak of the same
Yeah,
virus.
I had a pain.
It's horrible.
Yeah, Spirited Life.
I
Yeah.
hope he doesn't have chicken pox in the mouth. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, well,
If
and I've
that's
heard
what the
people-
if that's what the doctor diagnosed, I've never heard of such a thing. It sounds more like a very bad
Oh,
outbreak,
fuck me.
very bad thrush. That's what it sounds like.
Well, I've heard people get shingles on their eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
face.
my mom did.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, so this is what used to happen to a lot of families as kids when they were in the olden days. Not that you're old, but like when we were kids, Amy, like you and I.
So,
It was you would send your.
We're older than you, Mike. Come on.
You're older than me, Z man.
That's what I just said, brother.
Oh yeah, but Amy Bone is younger. Clearly. Anyway,
Similar to a
they
COVID.
used to send all the kids over to the kids that had chicken pox just so
Yeah.
that it got out of the way all at once.
Yes.
I remember that. And I remember that.
Yes.
That definitely still happened. Even I think when you'd try to keep them away, but in some ways you'd have the StarCraft historians here. He didn't realize this is a real thing. You want to get in on it?
And it would go random.
What up, historian brother?
Dude, he's actually Mike. I'm surprised you've not watched his stuff. I'm telling you,
love
you're gonna
his
love it. He's
love
got
it.
really good content. Like
Oh, dude, I'll have to check it out.
he interviews literally like tasteless and pro players. He went to Korea. He's goes all over the place interviewing people.
His
gonna join in a
video
couple
on
minutes.
Idra was amazing because
Yeah.
I was a huge Idra fan. So
Yeah, he's got some like you're gonna be like, why did I not know this guy before? Because he came out in the last like year or so, and he's been putting in the work, man. I think that's awesome.
Amy Bohm, are you talking about last year or when you were a kid? Amy Bohm is like, oh, wait, is this? People who don't vaccinate their kids against chicken pox condemn them to shingles later in their life.
That's true.
I think there's people doing vaccination against chicks right now. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a chicken pox vaccine. I thought the vaccine was just get it.
No.
It's a three-part. It's
oatmeal baths and all
measles,
that. Man, I hated that.
measles, chicken pox, and one other one. It's a three-parter. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, that's
Man.
what we got as a kid, anyway.
Cheers, Ruben. We
I know
got.
there's something at ODB with you there, Mike. It's pretty good stuff.
Oh yeah, you have the OG one, yeah.
Yeah. 147.2.
Yeah, man, that's good. That was a good one. The 147 one. That so.
Yo,
for
that
those
looks
of
like
you-
that shit'll put some hair on your chest.
Yeah. So for
the
those of you
label
that-
is just like. Sorry.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, like maybe you're on Twitch and this is your first time here, 140 proof and above is what they call hazmat. Like they can't ship it via air in theory because its level of flammability makes it like I don't know, dangerous to fly with. I don't know. I mean, because it's on a plane, I assume is why.
Don't light
But-
a match when you open your mouth. My God.
Yeah, so the old Dragon Bones, the original one is 147 proof, and that shit is a time machine. If you're not paying attention, you'll wake up tomorrow and not know how you got in the future.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. That's a
I still
hazmat.
have
So it's
half a
got the
bottle of my
hazmat
original
label on
Dragon
it.
Bone.
When you say wake up, are you talking about waking up on the floor or waking up?
Why would somebody want to drink that? That's what I want to know.
Dude, is that the rye? Canadian or that's Canadian?
No, it's Canadian whiskey.
Yeah. Man.
It's delicious.
For the record, so is old Dragon Bones. It's all Canadian.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like, is that like 100 like grain alcohol? I mean, that's
That one's a rye. So
it's aged.
there is
Like
something to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, buddy.
No, you're good.
I was going to say there is something to be said where you can have it too much alcohol because, like, if you talk to a distiller, they can't add flavor to the alcohol itself, right? So it's the water in whiskey that has the flavor, and so you get to a point where they can't keep infusing flavor in it. But that being said, like at higher proofs, they give you a better hug. They do have a lot of times more flavor, but there is a point where it's like you stop getting the flavor. But
And people just want the flavor. That's it. That's all it is.
wow.
Because there's the 140 proofers out there that won't knock you on the floor.
Hey.
Oh, that's the historian. Cheers. Welcome to Livewire, man. First time.
How's it going, man?
What's up, brother?
What's going on, brother?
Love the videos.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good, brother.
My name is Ahmed, by the way.
Oh, Ahmed. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking about shit. Like we don't even know what we're
He thought I was just making it up as you're like, I didn't realize this is a real thing.
I didn't say I don't realize it's a real thing. I said I didn't realize it was a regular thing.
A regular
you
thing, yeah.
mentioned it, but I didn't know that it happened this frequently.
My bad. I missed
I caught the regular part, but I was like, oh, maybe I read it wrong.
I was listening to that conversation about whiskey, and So speaking of high proof, I figured I'd grab something nice to hang out with you guys.
Sure.
So I pulled out some Stag Junior. I don't know how familiar you are, with this.
Sure.
Obviously,
Is that a junior or does that just say Stag on it?
No, it's not a Stag. Stag is like the smaller, skinnier bottle. This is Junior, yeah.
No, so Junior's gone.
Buffalo Trace products are hot garbage, brother.
That is not true.
Oh, Z, man, you're a liar.
Listen, I will not pay over like retail, not much over retail. Like I paid $70 for this Stag Junior.
Yep.
You got ripped off.
I got ripped off. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody should buy Stag. If you see it on the shelf.
Well, you're down in the city though, so the price has got to be a little higher.
No. Hey. He's joking, dude. Like this.
I paid $8.99, and it'll do the same thing that y'all are drinking.
Absolutely, yeah, that's true. I mean, this is a much higher proof. This is 65.5%.
65.5 is what yours is. Let's see if I have that one.
Let's see which this is. Should be a lot on here, right?
You're more of a man.
No, they go by proof.
No, only proof. Yeah, so this is 131.1 proof.
Ooh.
I don't have the 65.5.
I am gonna
let it on fire. Prove it.
Oh yes, I do.
Hell yeah, dude. I only have one bottle that I haven't opened, which is a bottle of Warehouse C, E.H. Taylor. But nice. I'm not. The thing is, it's definitely not $2,000 good, right? I'm selling that thing.
Oh yeah, sell it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, at all.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the change they made. Ahmed, right? That what you said? Yeah. So here, I'll click on me so you can see it too. So Stag Junior used to have the Junior here, right?
Yeah.
When you look at what they started doing this year, is they dropped the Junior.
Oh, so other one's George T. Stag, and this one's just Stag.
The other one's GTS, and this one's just Stag now. So yeah, but I have the same one you have, I think, 65.55.
Yeah. That is the same bottle.
So that's batch 15.
Oh, there you go.
I don't have all of them, but I have a few of them.
I honestly, I think Jack Daniel's single barrel proof is a better bottle.
Oh yeah, that could have been my whiskey of the year a couple of years ago. But
phenomenal whiskey, yeah.
Yeah, they also have the Coy Hill, which is not worth chasing. I'd rather just get it. Oh, speaking of Coy Hill and frickin' Jack Daniel's rye.
Oh yeah, I want the rye, but not I don't care about the Coy Hill. I just want the barrel proof rye.
Yeah, the barrel proof rye. This guy has got like Top Dog. He jumps on screen and he's got like 20 of them sitting over his head if he's facing the right direction. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a tater if I've ever met one.
He drinks it. His wife puts him in old fashions.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, big respect for that. Not a tater at all. That's fantastic. I hate seeing the people that hoard bottles and don't drink them. That kills me.
Oh yeah. So you could sell that Warehouse C and get a King of Kentucky, and it would be your favorite whiskey on your shelf, I bet.
Is that a King of Kentucky? Is that a Wild Turkey? I don't remember. What is that?
No, King of Kentucky is a Kentucky only ship. I don't even know that they source it, I think.
It's MGP or?
I don't know. I've never had one. I mean, I've tasted it, but I've never bought one where I had the bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know who makes King of Kentucky actually. But it is absolutely my favorite whiskey always. Like, I can't get it here in Colorado. I saw them for about $2,000 in Kentucky, but in Kentucky you can get them at frickin' Costco or whatever. Like, you'll not often. Mm-hmm. They're super hard to get. Everybody wants them because you can go resell it on secondary.
I paid $150 for Warehouse.
Oh, it's Brown Foreman. Okay.
And I wouldn't pay more. Like, I already felt like $150 for Warehouse C was too much. Is that
MSRP? What state do you live in?
I live in New York City, but I typically buy in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. We have another guy that he has his own channel, but he pops on every once in a while that lives in Long Island. Mm. And so this 15, actually, he's the one that got it for me back before they were raping everybody in New York City. So,
if you buy in New York City, you're a fool. Unless you have some kind of connect to a liquor store owner, like, you're going to pay at least 70% of secondary market value for stuff, which is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like the discount I was telling you guys about for the liquor store I helped. Remember that? Where I'm like, oh yeah, it's like 5%. We'll give you like a 5% discount, and it's still like higher than anywhere else locally for helping them out with computer work. I'm like, oh, thanks, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I wish I got paid to help people out with their computer work. My mom.
Yeah, that's what it turns into after. But
yeah, my mom is always like, Mike, I don't know what I did. I get those tech support calls all the time from my mom. I'm like, Mom,
8 times.
I'm like, reboot it. She goes, what does that mean?
Turn it off and turn it on.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah.
But
I don't know my password.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't know her password.
That's a tough one, yeah.
You know how many of my tickets I shit you not, how many of my tickets per like month are password resets? It's insane.
Oh God.
I mean, but at the same time, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's so ridiculous. I'm like, dude, it happens to everybody. I fucking have it happen. Like, come on, how many freaking passwords do we all have nowadays? It happens.
You got to use the software, them, like Apple Keychain or what's the other one? I forgot.
Oh yeah, Google has one. You can go buy. You can go to
Right.
SafeLock or whatever.
Like we
it's
have
called.
some for, yeah, but there's, you know what I'm saying? There's so many cases. And when you're talking like corporate stuff too, and people don't want to spend money on things for every user in the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we use, I don't know if you guys know what Okta is. Dave probably knows what Okta is at my company, but it's this like dashboard that launches apps for you, that it's like a single sign-on for all your apps. But it is also like a two-factor authentication built into it, so that like how you're always getting told now with everything you do to do two-factor authentication. Like even with your Gmail, they want you to do two-factor authentication.
Right.
So it does all of that. But now they did the math, because every time we log into Okta, it then pushes a little thing to our phone for two-factor authentication that we have to click, right, to say, yes, this is me. So, you open Workday. A lot of you know what Workday is, or my calendar, or Gmail, which is what we use for mail, which is fucking stupid for a company to use it. But it was, anyway, they said that the one guy made his case that we spend 2 full days a year dual factor authenticating.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's yeah. By the same token, you mentioned that with Gmail. I'm totally with you to a point. Just it depends on the industries and stuff, but for the most part, like I had a guy, actually my buddy, I have to meet. Oh shit, I forgot. You guys just reminded me. You reminded me I have side business for my buddy Vinny. So anyway, he has a web dev going, and he's rebuilding his site. He's like, we need to switch you to Gmail and to Google Suite and stuff. I'm like, amigo, they literally run on Office 365. I know you're a web dev and stuff, but like, hold the phones. You know how much shit you're going to, you know what I'm saying? It's just going to, everything's going downhill
when
fast.
I moved to this company, like I went from Office 365, everything, right? Outlook, Exchange, or, Office version, or, 365 version of Exchange, to Gmail and a Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I hear
And
you.
I'm like,
Quite a shift.
yeah, I don't have a retina scanner that does it automatically. Yeah, I'm right. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand why I dual factor authenticate into Okta, but then when I launch it from my Okta, it requires me to approve it again. What's the whole point of Okta?
If you don't have Okta, it requires you to do a 2-step verification.
Yeah, like without it, I have to two-factor authenticate. What is Okta really giving me?
What is it actually doing? Yeah. And your job's to sell Okta, right? No. Oh, God help you, sir.
Anybody that works for Okta, I recommend you jump on Livewire and defend yourself.
Oh, I'm sure they're all heavy drinkers.
Or Google. Yeah. Google, they're heavy drinkers. Oh my God. I went and visited Google. I went and visited Google one time in the Bay Area. They were a partner of me when I worked from my last company, partner of mine.
I'd love to go.
The amount of Tesla chargers in that freaking parking lot was astounding.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like this was like 4 years ago, and half of the parking lot was, it was like hundreds of Tesla chargers in that parking lot.
That was probably 99% of all Tesla owners 4 years ago.
You guys know why those Teslas? You guys know why those Teslas in Chicago weren't running?
Too cold.
What's that?
Right? I would assume
They didn't have any gas in them.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's
good. That's good.
All right. Hey, real quick, 10 minutes, and then we're gonna do the Patreon giveaway. So, this is a pen that I made that has a Jack Daniel's barrel stave in it. Let's see if we can get focus. There we go. So this one is a ballpoint. I made one out of acrylic because my other one blew up. But this is an acrylic one that's a fountain pen that is the same style.
Gorgeous.
That is so cool. When you said you made it out of the cask, you said that in my stream earlier. I was like, dude, that's so
Beautiful.
And
this one, it's like heavily polished, and I use,
and not just anything, a Jack Daniel cast. I almost feel like you had to freaking probably go through all sorts of red tape and stuff just to get it from how they handled their.
So this also has a certificate of authenticity that comes with it to say that it really is a Jack Daniel's barrel.
That's pretty sweet.
So it will. for what it's worth, in fairness, I feel like I could print one out if I really wanted to, and it would have the same look. But I did buy it officially, and when I started turning it, it actually had the char on one side. So you,
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Again, that's probably one of the coolest things I ever did was going to the Jack Daniels distillery in Lynchburg.
dude, I'll tell you. So October, I found out, is when you want to go to Kentucky and do tours, or Tennessee. So I went to the Maker's Mark distillery it was like mid-October when everything was changing colors, and it was like postcard pictures everywhere you look. I mean, I live in the West where we have aspen right here in Colorado.
Right.
We don't have, as many of the
and the oak.
Yeah, I mean, like I have a maple tree in my front yard, but it's like that's the only tree, right? Like I've got 2 trees in my front yard, you know what I mean, in my yard. And you go up in the mountains and it's not nearly as wooded as you would think.
Yeah.
It is in parts, but there's a lot of open space here.
Mhm.
You go back east, it's so different. Like farmlands are separated by tree lines. You know what I mean? Like you go from one property to another and it's like trees in between farm, and
yeah,
you just don't get that out west. Like Sparkle, you got saguaro between houses.
Oh, I am missing that so much. And if the gas prices ever come down, we're going to RV back east. But we were going every year. And one year when my mom was dying, we went 4 times in 6 weeks or 2 months. And
Yeah.
it was like the greenery and everything. And I miss all of that.
It's funny because like you'll drive across Nebraska. I just saw Pigsley here.
Yeah.
Pigsley, I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Hope you're feeling better and making progress. So when we picked up my Basset Hound, we drove to Missouri. Dumbest thing I've ever done, other than I love my Basset and she's the coolest fucking dog I've ever had. But we're like, oh, every Basset Hound here is like $3,000. We found one for like $975 or something. Let's just drive. We'll make a road trip and we'll pick up our Basset Hound. So we did that. And then she came home, 8 rocks, $12,000 of surgeries later. We didn't save any money with her. But when you're driving across Nebraska, like the first 8/10 of Nebraska from the west to the east is all open, not quite as flat and wide open as Kansas, but it's hilly and wide open. You hit Omaha and Lincoln, and it's like all of a sudden you see fucking trees.
Right.
I spent a lot of time in like rural North Dakota because like my ex was from there, and
I love North Dakota.
it's even funny to use the word rural as a modifier for North Dakota. But anyway, North Dakota
pretty much all in North Dakota, but actual Fargo city limits.
Yeah. I mean, Fargo like even still kind of has suburban feel. Like there's like a few blocks in the downtown area, but yeah, anyway, though, I did enjoy my time in North Dakota in the summer anyway. In the winter, oh my goodness. My second day in North Dakota, it was like the air temperature was like minus 35 and the real feel was minus 55.
Jesus.
And there was a winter weather advisory to not be outside for more than 10 minutes at a time. You frostbite. I also like more recently, like this past winter, like not the most recent one, but the previous, I spent Christmas in North Dakota, and like I bought a bottle of Jack Daniel's single barrel proof in Fargo because I happened to see it on the shelf for like 68 or something like that. And that actually, like I had to bring it inside, like that would freeze 60% alcohol would freeze in that.
Wow.
In those temperatures.
Oh wow, yeah.
Pounding.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. I mean, other things too, right? Like salt not being effective, but I feel like that's a bit more widely known.
Like
I just found that out this year. I'm like we had in January, we were at like minus 26 or something like that. Oh yeah, hey. We were at minus 26 or something like that, and they're like, don't bother putting your ice melt stuff down. It's not salt. It's terrible for your concrete and all that shit, but they're like, don't bother putting that down. It's not going to melt anything at 27 below.
Yeah, like there are pellets that they buy in North Dakota that are effective down to around 35 below.
Oh, that's good.
But like I mean, even there comes a point where like with the wind chill, that frost still forms a bit. Yeah, I literally drove through a blizzard the second to last time I drove there, and my goodness, was that terrifying.
Oh, dude, I can't even. Yeah, North Dakota. Like Frankie is, my wife is looking at houses in like South Carolina. Somebody else getting a little ringing noise.
Yeah,
Yo, where's
Dave,
T-Rob?
Your computer has some kind of like, I don't know. No, stop now. There was some kind of weird sound. I think it was emitting from Dave because your window was lighting up.
The problem with North Carolina.
What was the sound? What was the sound? Any chance?
Like a whine.
I was like, I muted myself just in case it was me. I don't know.
The problem with North Carolina and South Carolina and all that is
I'm teasing you. I'm teasing
where
you.
I was in North Carolina when I was in the military. 90% of the people there never saw snow, so you would get this much snow on the ground.
Yeah.
And I, no joke, have seen cars flip over because they don't know what they're doing.
Oh, I
And
know.
it's the scariest thing in the world. And it's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm used to like, this, and it's funny.
When it snows in Florida, just stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything shuts
Yeah.
down.
We got
You can
3
drive
inches
in it all
of
day long, but
snow.
everybody else can't.
We got 3 inches of snow a few years ago, and they were going to close the school. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? It's going to be gone by noon.
Yeah, they dusted. It was a dusting, and the base closed out, and I'm like, hey, we have work. It's like, I'll take it. I'll go outside and do what I normally do. But they shut everything down. You can't get anything.
Crazy.
Obviously, the conditions were actually bad, like on that North Dakota trip. But like, because I mean, it wasn't even like the accumulation, but like more so the snow drifts, right? Like, like where they were. Like, we got to Jamestown, where like her family lives. Maybe 20 minutes before they ended up shutting down the highway, and like I was seeing probably one car off the road per 2 miles. Like it was nuts. Yeah, like so many cars in the ditch and a few upside down.
I went at one time. I went home to visit my ex-wife, and she worked on the east side of Indianapolis, and nothing was in the forecast, but it was cold. So I drove to pick her up, and it took 10 minutes to go get her. By the time I picked her up, it started raining. And by the time she got in the car, everything had frozen. It took 4.5 hours to get home.
Oh, my gosh.
And I mean, I was like parked sliding down the road, and I'm like, that's
is that the
fun.
65 as well?
Crazy.
But that's in
Hey, real quick, 1 minute. Anybody that's in Patreon, and the $5 or more, we're doing the giveaway of the pens. So if you want in, go make a comment in Patreon. I'll add you to the wheel, and then we'll do that giveaway real quick here in a couple minutes.
Nice.
And if they don't make a comment,
I'm in a different group, but I was like, dude, when we talked yesterday with you and Bruno, Mike here was in chat earlier, and I'm like, it'd be cool. And then you happen to come in. I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, I saw
He's here.
your tweet. That was why.
Oh, yeah, I figured it might have been the tweet, but I'm like,
apparently Dave is a drunk tweeter.
A little.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I honestly, dude, like I didn't know that until more recently, and like when I was in Korea, and I just opened it up, and you were laying into Nish, and I was like, dude, come on, relax.
Yeah, you looked out last night. I did something stupid. I was like, holy shit, I had to delete that. It was more like, it wasn't really stupid. It was just kind of like, if I was sober, I would probably word it quite differently.
You're not allowed to use those words on Twitter. Just kidding. Elon Musk owns it. It's fine.
Elon Musk is probably drunk too.
So, which of you guys are the StarCraft fans? I think Dave said there's 2 people. One vet and
top
yeah,
bottom.
so gamer.
I could do it.
Since it came
I
out.
could do it, brother. I could do it.
Yeah, and Stelzy actually runs this show.
I was
played in
like,
a diamond tournament.
I was
today.
playing a little bit
I can't
this
drink-
afternoon, and I was
I can't
fucking
drink this
cussing
shit,
like
bro.
crazy. I'm like, if it weren't for Zerg, I'd be in platinum.
You'd be surprised. I think a lot of people don't do it, but I usually like to check in on my chat a little more, and I'll kind of poke around sometimes. And I see some of them followed my YouTube or something. I go look and wow, that guy's a really sick guitarist. Or wow, look at what they. There's so many little talents people have or different things you do. And yours was just like I was like, man, I know you from Disc. You've been coming into my stream a little more, and I'm like, I definitely got to give you some love because this is kind of a it's a niche, like StarCraft. It's another niche kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not
All
playing.
right, I'm
anything.
adding
not
2
that
more,
good.
and then I'm going to do this giveaway real quick. Hold on. We got Marty.
But I'm gonna. Are you telling me this isn't kind of cool? Are you just
Oh, no, yeah,
just hanging
having a
out?
great
You
time.
don't have to drink whiskey. You can.
the
Anybody
homie.
can come in.
Oh no, I'll take any excuse to drink whiskey.
Oh, man, you're already a
Literally the first person I thought of was Roddy, but I had a weird feeling before we talked. I'm like, I just in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm pretty sure from when we talked, I'm like, Ahmed knows a little bit about whiskey and probably has a few. And then you're like, yesterday, like, oh yeah. I'm like, thanks for coming in too, man.
I'll
It's always
invite
good to hang out.
Rodney to another hangout. Maybe he'll come.
Well, it's late for him, but he
Yeah,
seemed like he was interested a little bit because I was more for him to learn about whiskey. Was why I mentioned it to him as a bud, you know.
Oh
Right
man,
on,
yeah,
Tom
I
Dog.
didn't realize he was looking that he had that curiosity. I'll definitely talk. I'm going to interview Roddy actually in Poland, yeah, he's a good.
So I'm going to
All
see
right.
you in Kraftfeld, by the way.
I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, we're going to do the giveaway real quick. Hold on, everybody. We're going to do the giveaway real quick. Thank you to all the patrons that help keep the stream going. I appreciate everything you guys do. I made it a little bit bigger. I went through and looked. I'm going to shuffle this a couple times here. I don't know. What do you think? It's good. 6 times.
69
Give it a
times.
spin. Whoever wins, just send me a note. Let me know if you want the. Oh, it's Burton. Man, Mark almost.
Good. Good.
Burton.
Nice.
Lucky man or woman.
So Burton,
Lucky.
just let me know if you want the whiskey stave pen or if you want the acrylic, and then if you want fountain or ballpoint. Let me know which one you want, and we'll be
Fountain.
good.
Oh wait, that's not me.
Hey, Mike.
All right.
Mike, do you mind if I make an announcement?
If are you pregnant? Just kidding.
That would definitely be immaculate.
Hey, you never know nowadays.
There's a whole religion about that.
Yeah, I know, right? Look
Hey, I
into that.
follow that religion. Okay.
What's up, Sparkle?
Anyway.
Go for it.
Anyway, because I have to go soon. On my Art by Sparkle channel, I'm going to be doing a week-long Valentine's where I'm doing pours every day, and love to have you check it out. And they're going to be like 15 minutes, and I'm not doing them as a premiere. I'm just putting them up on the channel. So, and I'll just share this with you that I just did.
Put the channel in chat.
Oh, sick.
Wow, let me see that. Yeah,
Nice.
you can post that in chat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's super cool, Sparkle. And it sparkles.
Awesome.
Yes, I know, right?
So is that like
It's
a polished stone?
Sparkle,
or
I
like
got a
something
question
made out
for
of
you.
a material?
It's
I see
it's
the apron
it's
and
a
all
wood
that. Are you
base.
an artist?
Oh, okay.
I am.
Interesting.
Okay.
I am an artist. I do paint pouring, mixed media, resin art. Although my resin art, I'm just beginning.
Nice.
And
I just
it's a
picked this up.
Sparkle,
So-
I forgot to get. I'm going to try to make it a note. I got to go see my mom this week. She knows so many people, but I got to get you connected with my mother because she's.
I would
I
love
just
that.
think you seem like if you were closer, like if you were here, I could picture you. She usually would go out with the gals and go have some wine and do some paint.
You
They all
betcha.
paint, but she used to do ceramics and stuff.
Oh my
I forgot
God!
to mention that.
do.
So I think you.
Yes.
But she,
Where are
unfortunately,
you- where do you live, honey?
I'm in Utica. She's in New
Okay.
Hartford.
I grew up south of Buffalo, New York, and went to school on the Finger Lakes.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember. But that's what I remember. I know you had a rough week last week, but
Yeah,
it was a good. No, it was a good time. And how you mentioned
I'm
how
so
your
embarrassed.
was it your friend? Your
Pardon me?
friend's was it your friend's mother? Or whose was it that dated Rod Serling? Or your friends?
Oh, yes, one of my girlfriends in college.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's so
Yeah.
Hi,
wild.
Michelle.
I know, it really was, and she was very grateful that her mom didn't marry him.
So where do you live now, Sparkle?
I live in Tucson, Arizona.
Okay, cool.
It's Sparkle
Yeah.
Land.
Yeah, Sparkleland. Anyway, thanks for having me up, Mike.
Cheers, Michelle.
spend some
What,
time-
are you going to bed early tonight, Sparkle? That's bullshit.
I'm gonna spend some time with my hubby.
Oh,
There
hey,
you go.
he
We're
get you
better.
undressed for bed again.
He's
We're
been out
better.
all day and has been painting, and it's time for us to have some time.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, tell him thank you for letting you hang out with us for a little while. We appreciate
Okay,
it.
it's
Yes,
been my
thank you.
pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Dude, we don't.
Everyone,
Have a good
hello, woman of whiskey.
Spend some time with your hubby.
Okay, and I'm gonna try to get on your live, but the timing just hasn't been right. But I'm gonna get there.
Stalzy, we need Reza on here.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
need
Reza-
Reza to come in here. That's gonna scuff everything up proper
Reza
for
will
you.
degenerate everything on here.
Oh, but he's a good guy.
Oh, look, Giselle's is here, chilling out. What's up, buddy? Oh man, am I
I'm
behind?
gonna message him about this because he needs to come check this out.
Abel
Reza
Bacon.
would
Here's
be
Abel
great.
Bacon.
Abel Bacon's here. Abel would get in here sometime.
God.
Abel, the guy who lurks in my stream all the time, but never says anything.
We all fucking lord.
What are you drinking, Michelle? What am I pouring?
What
I
do
don't
you
know
got?
what you're pouring, but I went back to visit the Henry McKenna.
I got it.
Hold on.
got it.
It's been a
Look
minute.
at that shelf you got. Damn.
How do you feel about the McKenna?
Depends on.
It's so funny. When I first started drinking whiskey, I loved the McKenna. And so I just went back to it. It's probably been a year since I had it. I still like it. But I also get it at MSRP in Idaho.
What is
So
that?
I don't know that I would like it just as much if I had to pay more.
What is
I heard
MSRP?
there's a big variance in the barrels.
What was that?
Oh,
I hear
sorry.
there's a big variance in the barrels. Like it's a single barrel.
Huge.
What is MSRP?
I want to say it's like $60.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
usually
it's about
around
60.
75.
I still get them at MSRP here. A lot.
Manufactured suggested retail price. That's what MSRP is.
Guys, I am not this red. I don't know what my I probably am a bit. If you saw me sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Did I eat like some kind of like fucking berry and Willy Wonka or something? What's going on?
And I don't
keep
think it was funny. Everybody was saying in Dave's chat that he and I could be brothers.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could.
Get the hat. Dude, wait till you see this, Amon. Amon, you could probably rock one too. You saw
can.
how did Florencio look with my hat? Remember?
Oh,
when
yeah,
you
but that guy would
No
look good
comment.
with anything.
You know how I feel. No comment. I will be positive tonight. No comment.
Well, you shouldn't be like that anyway, but
I know.
you had
but
some. You have some. You know what I'm saying?
we have bad blood, and until I can,
Yeah, I think you get
I'm
over it quick if
working-
you talk to him.
I'm becoming religious, which I know this ain't a whiskey talk, but I'm becoming religious. I'm working on bettering myself, and I can tell you honestly, in the past 3 months, I've grown a lot. So, and it's not all religion based; it's just the people I've surrounded myself with. And one day, yeah, but right now, no.
I guess I'm popping a McKenna for you,
There you
Michelle.
go.
You are?
Hey,
I love that.
get some.
Everybody's talking about how much these vary. They vary so much. This one is good.
I had one that was actually not great, so I'm hoping
Yeah,
this one was good.
I've only actually had it once, and I didn't really like. It makes sense. As a single barrel, there's going to be a lot of variance.
It won the San
so
Francisco
many variants.
Spirit competition like 4 or 5 years ago, and then it was like super hot.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So this was barreled in 09.
America.
Yeah. And it's barrel 6985. I don't know what that. I don't know. I've had it a long time.
Oh,
What is it called? You guys into?
you gotta watch out for whiskey, gamer.
Well, I opened this tonight, and I don't drink. Like you can ask Dave. I've been drunk. Dave's seen me drunk one time,
I don't
Yeah.
drink either, Budge.
but
I never get
this
drunk
will be
either.
gone tonight, and I'll kill the rest of my Hennessy tonight.
Well,
Michelle's
I
never been
just-
drunk.
I get
Out on
drunk.
Coy Hill.
Never.
Last four for
Never.
me. I'm gonna finish.
But I'll
with
tell you
the
this:
thing.
I just want 11 and 20.
Oh, that's some
holidays.
good shit right there, everybody. You got to get
Oh,
that
yeah.
14 year.
Let's go.
And
Ooh,
that's
look at that. That's a good proof. 123.3.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So this was
Honestly-
bottled in 09,
Oh,
and
same
I've
here.
probably had it for 2 years.
Oh, mine was too.
Yeah,
What's
I wonder what's the batch.
your
Yeah.
barrel number?
Barrel number 9975.
But you're legit in this crew. I just knew it. I was like, I met Mike, and I'm like when we actually talked a bit, and he's like, yeah, I have this whiskey show and stuff, and like, I got thinking, I'm like, I just knew it was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I never talked to you about whiskey, but yeah, no, I mean, like, I was buying a lot of American whiskey for a while, but like, I don't know, I kind of fell out of love with it. Not that I don't like it, but like, I felt like I kept getting different expressions of the same thing. Like, there was so much similarity between bourbons that, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a bit more variance with Scotch, and like the Japanese stuff got overhyped. I'm not willing to pay those inflated prices.
Well, they went up like $100 a bottle.
Yeah, it's insane.
Jesus.
Like I used to buy like a lot of Hibiki when it was like 75, 80. Like I thought that was reasonable. But like I'm not paying 150 for that. Like, yeah.
I tell this story. I've told this story a couple times, but when we moved to Colorado from San Diego, when I was in San Diego, now it was like 7 or 8 years ago. I had a really good quarter selling. I'm in sales. And so the guy that I work with, we're a team. We both went and bought Hibiki 17.
Hell yeah.
So at the time, I mean, it's like at the time it was like a $300 bottle, right? We moved to Colorado a couple years later, and I'm like looking at my whiskey, and I'm like, where's the Hibiki? And when I'm unpacking it, and she's like, are you talking about the one with the Japanese on it? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, I threw it away. It was almost gone.
Oh no.
Frankie.
Yeah, it wasn't almost gone. I mean, it was almost gone compared to being full, but it was like a quarter of a bottle left.
Jeez.
I'm like, the secondary on that is like $1,200. Like,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good night,
Honestly,
Eric Thompson.
what's that, Michelle?
Oh, I was saying good night to Eric. He's going to bed.
Good night.
So, like the Hibiki Blossom that just came out. No,
It's
did
bad.
You have it?
I've never had it.
Don't buy it. Don't waste the money on it. You and I kind of have the similar profiles. You're not gonna like it.
Which one?
The Hibiki Blossom.
If it has alcohol in it, I like it.
I had Kaio. I had a single barrel Kaio.
I'm not sure I love this Henry McKenna.
yeah. Some of the
The
Kyle
Kaio?
stuff is pretty good. Yeah.
We did a barrel pick from Kaio. It's the only barrel pick we've ever done, but and we called it Yippee Caillou, mother effer.
I tried Nika 21 at the Ashen Cigar Bar in Philadelphia. If you're familiar with that place, it's fantastic. It's actually the largest public collection of scotches and whiskeys in Pennsylvania, supposedly. And so but it was $75 a pour for Nika 21 there. And it was not that great. I don't know. And what's funny? I actually ended up we followed that up with a Ashen Cigar Bar barrel pick. They bought a few barrels of Maker's Mark, and that was like legitimately better. I mean, obviously apples and oranges between Japanese whiskey and bourbon, but it was just more enjoyable.
So the have you had the Nika from the barrel?
Yeah. That's
I
pretty good.
really like that one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really.
But that's technically not Japanese, right?
Technically no.
Yeah.
Have you guys had much of the Kavalan stuff, the Taiwanese?
No.
Oh yeah, so that's actually awesome. So like, it's one of the only tiny Taiwanese distilleries that I'm familiar with. But like, yeah, so Kavalan, it's like Kavalan, and like, so they have a few really good bottles. One of them is like called the King Carr whiskey, and then like they also have an ex bourbon oak one, and they do sell it in barrel proof as well. And then that stuff is actually fantastic. If you see it, I would recommend it. Like there's a few like high price ones that I tried at my buddy's place that were like, not worth it to me. But like, but yeah, like the ex bourbon oak is actually like, oh my God, like that's a fantastic whiskey.
I'll have to check that out.
Dude, I don't think I like this.
See, it depends on your barrel, because the last one that I had, I did not like at all. But when I first started drinking whiskey, I loved it.
That's the bottle. Michelle, that's the bottle you should never fucking
Elijah Craig.
No, not if it's not at a high price. Yeah, that's a good
That's
bottle.
the 18, Dave. I don't want you starting on that one, Dave.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm not, dude.
The bottle's
listen.
not garbage.
Start on your brother.
Listen, as a beer drinker here, I would hardly claim to be Mr. T. All right,
I was trying to find that before I joined.
even though I am kind of Mr. T.
I was looking everywhere for my
That's
EC18 and I couldn't find it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's my favorite.
It's garbage.
I love it.
It's garbage.
I have.
Oh, are we having that now?
No,
What?
no.
Oh, yours isn't. It popped.
Yeah.
Ahmed, I think I found your calling for a second thing.
I actually used to make some content about whiskey a million years ago, and like some other. It was also like a hi-fi channel and some other stuff. But like, yeah, we I don't know. Anyway, that was a couple years ago. But I
A second calling. I'm saying maybe while you find a way back in, you tie it together.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like whiskey a lot. I don't know that I necessarily want to talk about it as a vocation, maybe, but
Nothing of Bruno. I just thought of an idea. I'll message you about it. But I think you have a good channel to do some things, you know?
Yeah, I think once the other channel is a bit more established, I would consider like branching out a little bit more. But at the moment, like I just have so much. I have a backlog of content that's not out, like, and also like some of the, I don't know, the Korean language videos just did not perform like I thought they would. Like, I think the problem is that the new school StarCraft audience, which is, if you go to events and talk to people, primarily the people have got into StarCraft like post 2016, right? Post free to play. And which is actually surprising, right? A lot of people, obviously StarCraft was way bigger, in 2011. So people think that fans are going to be from that era, but they're not. No. And I think as a result is that like a lot of newer school viewers are actually more into the Western players. They're more into the European and American players than the Koreans. The Koreans are not the draw that I thought they would be.
Yeah, it's the change thing, and it's mostly because most players are in Europe as part of it.
Idaho.
That's really
You're doing God's work, sir. I will say this: you're doing God's work.
I can't
helping
remember
the Koreans is a you know what I'm saying?
I wish I knew someone in Idaho that would get that for me.
I know. Who got this for me? I can't remember.
I hope you like. Do you like it?
I do. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I'd never had a Angel's Envy pick before, so.
Well, I'll be honest. I never tried it. I sent ours to you.
Oh, really?
So you'll have to let me know how it is.
I'm looking at the time to see how long before this gets into degeneration. Where the fuck is T-Rob, by the way? Where's T-Rob, dude? You need to meet Sheriff T-Rob.
If I had to guess, he's at the gym.
And everybody that doesn't know him. He's so jacked, but I love that guy. He came in a little quiet at first, and we got him in, and after I'm like, oh, this guy's my dude.
So that was an epic. What is that? Oh,
the best special reserve I've ever had.
Really? Idaho liquor.
Idaho.
Did you get that from WoW?
Maybe. It's possible.
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Weller.
way too, huh?
Maybe one now.
Is that called Weller?
Yeah, Weller's
Weller. Yeah.
Reserve.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that at some. I'm trying to remember where I saw it.
Wait,
I really like
is
Antique
it
107.
in here? Is this where it was?
It might have been.
Yeah, no
Nice.
one from Idaho. Ooh, this has actually opened up really well, Michelle.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad.
The only state-specific bottle I
Kitty, a lot
had
of
was
people are
like
from Idaho.
there was
What's that?
there was
A
some
lot of people are from Idaho.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm from Idaho, moved away from Idaho, and then moved back to Idaho. I'm the
I
only
know you were
from
in
Idaho.
television when you moved away.
Oh my God! Stop.
Television.
I used to tell people that Iowa is a great place to be from.
Did you work for QVC, Michelle? Do I know you don't know me from Adam.
No. Have you
I'm
ever
teasing.
seen,
I'm teasing.
Have you ever seen CSI Las Vegas?
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Mike.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting folks that come in here that's
She
all I'm
was
going to say.
Jabber number
My first
4
one
in
doing
a-
it last week was
No.
wild. I hung out after and met some people. I was like,
I see that show all the time.
fascinating.
That was 20 years ago, Mike. 20.
Oh my God, I know
I
it's.
gotta say, y'all put me in a better mood because I was not in a
Totally
good
fine
mood
with that.
earlier.
Eddie.
It might be the whiskey.
Great, man. I'm
Oh,
happy.
yeah, bet.
I you know what's
What
funny?
season,
Like
what episode, Michelle?
Nope. There's 3 of them.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I looked for a while. Like I bought the first season. I quit looking after watching the first episode, but
So
They're
I
all
will
on
ask,
Hulu, I imagine.
okay, do you guys, is anybody old enough to know who Christopher Atkins is? Not Atkins, damn it. Is it Atkins? The guy from Blue Lagoon.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly,
seen
but I
Blue
remember
Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon, and I'm thinking I
not
know what
old
you're
enough
talking
for
about.
that, Michelle.
Blue Lagoon got
Yeah, it is
in trouble
Christopher
back for
Atkins. Yeah.
underage, wasn't she?
Yeah. So
I
he
have
did
no
some
fucking
weird
idea who
B
this
movie
is.
that was.
It's before your time, Ahmed.
But I'm not old enough to know that movie. I'm not.
Well, clearly you don't look it, but I'm just saying, like you
All
brought
I
it up. That's
remember is
all.
the movie 10.
You heard it. You read about it. You read about it, Michelle.
Yeah,
Is
it
that
was
Will
passed down
lurking
through
there?
generations.
I will.
Oh, Peter White's got dropping some knowledge bombs on us.
The Blue Lagoon was a good movie, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Mika from the Barrel blend 51.
Look at the doggy.
Wait, I was gonna say, come on, you full screen for whiskey. You got a full screen for the puppy.
You got a full screen for this, Pooch.
This is
Oh,
Holy shit! Both my cats are bigger than that dog. And I'm gonna go grab Charlie now after for this. Hold on, I gotta find that fat motherfucker.
She brought that dog to my house one time, and my basset hound was trying so hard to play with her, and Ellie's just like, "Get the fuck away from me! You're loud. You're loud."
Yeah, so like, me and my ex used to have 2 miniature Australian Shepherds together, and her mom has a Great Pyrenees, and like they are terrified of her. You know, like at least one of them is anyway. Like it's one miniature Australian Shepherd was like 25 pounds. Great Pyrenees was like 100 pounds.
Come on, baby.
Man, yeah. So my
He was
basset
sleeping on
hound,
my
we
bed.
call her 12
I had to
grand
get
now.
this guy out.
Oh, that is a fucking fat cat. You
Good
weren't
boy.
kidding.
Shit.
Charlie.
I love that so much.
He speaks
my
in
dog is
Huttese,
as big as your
the
cat.
language of the Hutts in Star Wars.
Did she eat my dog?
That's his meows.
Or he-
Your cat is like 20 pounds heavier than Ellie.
But he's the most.
Yeah, your dog is as big as, or your cat's
He's the
bigger than
most
my
lovable
dog.
cat you'll ever see, Charlie.
Oh, what kind? Is that a puppy?
Yeah, she's 5 months old. She's a pug and a Jack Russell mix.
Oh man, that thing is going to be full of energy. Just so you know. Hey,
She already
Will.
is.
Well,
Hey, how's
You
it
should
going?
see my desk.
what's up?
It's all chewed up.
I figure if we were all getting our friends, I would too. This is Pebbles. She's a little tiny baby.
Oh, she's little. Yeah,
I
she's
turned
little.
my mic
She's
way
very small,
Aw.
and she does not love being
Aw, it's a little
held
kitty.
honestly.
Are you leaving, Z-Man?
No.
Oh, I thought you were waving at me like I'm out.
No, fuck you.
So Ellie's only
Hey,
4
hey,
pounds.
hey, well, hey, well, I got the
Yeah,
story.
I would say
I
like
got-
Pebbles
I
is
got
probably
this
about the
up
same
loud.
size.
America.
I'm gonna craft it. I'm gonna crack this open with you too.
Crack that son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, I've actually never had that. Is that good?
No, I've never tried it, but thank you, Michelle.
Hey,
Thank you,
Z-Man's going to tell you everything is gross.
Up his mic.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, everything's gross.
Hey, did you see the hat Frankie got me?
Nice.
Whiskey helps.
Although I am going to do the gray man thing that Will's got going on right now and just wear black.
That's all he does.
And blue, maybe blue.
How late do you usually host this?
We usually go for 3 hours. So we go to 10 my time, which is mountain time.
Until we get bored.
So
Yeah.
like,
But you don't have to stay the whole time. You can be here.
no,
as
no,
long as
yeah,
you-
of course. I was just kind of I've got to shoot the video, for the dude, but I can hang for a bit more.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I love having you, man. It's cool that somebody new to the whiskey tube community. Dave found a good one.
Mike, do you know what I did?
No, I knew it. I right away. I was just like, I just knew without. We haven't had super amount of time, but Ahmed actually came to Utica, New York, with our buddy Bruno, and came to visit and meet up. And funnily enough,
It's pretty amazing how many people are from like Western and upstate New York. It's kind of because it doesn't look that big.
Oh yeah,
it's a big state. You know what I mean?
They brought
living
me,
in
and
New
now
York
we
City.
play Call of Duty together.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm really curious to hear your impressions on this because I've always thought like, wow, what a weird bottle to pick of the drops that come from that set.
Is Caribou? Which one's the one that Total Wine does? That like,
It's Canadian Blanton's.
yeah, it's like
Blanton's, that's right.
every time you go there, I'm looking for something for a gift. Get this one.
Mike,
Is
do you
that
know
the
what
one?
I did for you tonight?
What's that?
Do you know what I did for you tonight? You know my rule about wine to whiskey?
Oh, you went wine to whiskey. You went to the winery today.
I did.
Oh, that
Wine
winery
is
is
the
so fun.
worst hangover ever.
Hey, we got you 4 followers today, based on Twitch.
Whoa,
let's
me?
go.
More.
Heck
We're
yeah.
gonna have to get you more. This is
You talking about me, Dave?
no. We gotta get you more, Ahmed, too.
Oh,
You
I
need
was
to get
gonna
on
say,
there.
why would I don't stream? Yeah, I was gonna say, who followed me?
No,
Why?
Stelzy
No,
started.
I didn't realize.
Mike started streaming on Twitch too. Like literally last week, it was the first time he did.
Oh, cool.
And I go, we got to take care of it. I go, oh, I'm finishing up stream here anyway. I got a little teed off on ladder. And surprise. And well, let's go over and let's go visit Live Wire Whiskey here.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming over and hanging out, man. It's kind
I
of a
mean,
cool.
you can see that there's a distinct possibility we might actually get a few people into StarCraft and some people in the whiskey, especially for my stream. I guarantee you eventually we're going to bring some people into this.
I've always thought that like
Dude.
StarCraft is one of those things that exists. Like StarCraft is such a part of the cultural zeitgeist that like I actually think that there's such a wide variety of people that are like pretty familiar with StarCraft that like are not engaging with it because it's a little bit out of vogue. But like, yeah, I think that there's a huge amount of potential for crossover with other communities.
Shane, who was on with us last week, actually downloaded it and started playing it last week. So that was pretty funny.
That's
nice. He did. Shane did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was going to ask about Shane too. He's not on tonight too.
So
Huh?
we played with Vet Gamer on I don't know, Tuesday night, maybe it was Thursday night. I can't remember.
Few nights ago.
Yeah, it was a few nights
24
ago.
is
We
the year of
Thursday
the-
night. We crushed it. We were killing everybody. Like it
I
wasn't
was
even.
killing everybody. I was carrying y'all. What are you talking about?
Yeah, friggin' Vet Gamer was like,
What's your MMR, Vet?
No, in Modern Warfare.
we were
Oh,
playing
oh,
COD.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
COD.
He's like plat in StarCraft, but he could push up to diamond pretty easily. He's an
I'm
OG
in
player.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get to
StarCraft.
Diamond 2
What
just
it
by
is.
playing against Zerg because they suck.
As,
Are you
as
playing
everybody
Terran?
calls me, I'm the
He's a Protoss. He plays a race that uses your brain.
Oh,
How
yeah.
is it? Hey, man,
Yeah, I play Zerg.
I
How
was
is it,
like,
buddy?
fuck you, Dave.
Yeah, so Z-Man, what did you think of that?
It's delish. 80 proof is it what it is.
Yeah.
So it's got a bourbony flavor. There's a little, it kind of tastes like rye in the end, but it has a finish. It's just good. That's good.
I'll regret it, but who wants to chug a bottle with me? I got a little bit of cognac left.
Chug a bottle? I don't have any bottles to chug.
I'm
Thank
in.
you. Thank you,
I mean,
Michelle.
there's only a little bit
Thank you,
left,
Michelle.
but
I mean, I could drink that if I was there in person. I'm saying I don't have something with
Okay.
that small of a volume.
and the funny thing is, I'm in the middle of a StarCraft game too while we're at it.
That's hilarious, dude.
I'm in. Are we bottle chugging or not?
Let's go.
Oh my
Michelle's
God.
in.
What did you pull out?
Wait, we had one that was
Watch
ready.
this. Please pause.
Are you
Oh,
actually
Alright.
gonna fucking chug that bottle?
I'm not gonna chug the whole thing. No.
Oh,
So,
Holy
Chug
shit.
Life. Is this a Chug Life one?
I
Yeah,
was
Chug
like,
Life right here, right?
lit, so.
That's his gear, dude. Tell me this isn't
Chug
cool.
Life.
I mean,
oh, if
like,
we're just taking a sip out of the bottle. and
Yes,
drink it?
Chug
Oh,
Life
yeah,
only
fuck it.
means
Yeah, I'll
drinking
do
from the
that.
bottle. It doesn't mean you have
hell
to
yeah.
bottle kill it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I
I'll
wish
do
I
that
had
for
it.
sure. I think this is 65%.
Yeah, no, do not.
Let's
Give
go.
me,
All right.
if you want to give me
Oh,
a second,
hold
I'll
on,
grab
we'll wait
something
for
lower
everybody
proof,
else.
then.
Z-Man, turn your mic up a little bit. I'm having a real hard time hearing you.
Yeah, I'll grab something lower proof.
I mean, listen to me being bossy.
Yeti, I'm already.
I'm on a device. I can't
Dude, I bought
do
this
anything
today.
with it.
I can turn your volume up.
Shut
Don't
up.
worry about it.
And it's almost gone.
Oh no, I can't. I lied.
Chug Loaf never sleeps.
Hey, Chug Loaf never takes a day off. Oh, bomb burgers. I love it.
All right, we ready?
No, hold on.
We're in for Ahmed.
I can't
I
talk
paused
to
the
people.
game and
I
the
can't
guy's
talk
like,
to
"Are you
people
streaming
myself.
this game?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just getting drunk with a bunch of friends. Come hang out."
You're gonna bottle chug Shanks, J-Max?
No, I already
We got
hit that.
bomb burgers here.
I hit that.
I got
up
it.
already.
This is
Early
dark
time.
liquor. May not be liquor, but
I'm gonna go
All
again.
right, ready?
all right. Cheers.
All right, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Will,
Yeah.
disappointed in you.
Why?
You guys, somebody had some really big, nice chugs there. Ahmed was pretty
Actually,
solid.
I went with your other best friend to
Let's go on.
cigar lounge earlier today.
All right, back to the game.
Then we went to the
Dude,
winery.
going from
whiskey lounge, cigar lounge, then winery, and then winery.
I didn't. I wasn't invited.
You were not invited.
You're
We
always
need to
invited.
do a
Everybody's
Utah
invited.
meetup or something like that.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah, we were. Who was I just talking? I was just talking to somebody about that. I think it was
Frankie.
Frankie. That we need to like meet in the middle and do Colorado, Utah, Idaho.
Yep.
Who's with Michelle over there, by the way, in the center? What's
That
your name,
is
sir?
Will Davilar.
Will. Hey, Will, what's up, buddy?
He's the man behind the
Yeti,
woman.
get in here, brother.
I want to sign up.
Yeti's here. We need to get Yeti in this shit. It's Sunday, but
we got Michael S.
We got to post you the link, Yeti. Hold on. It's hold on. You're in Twitch,
Yeti's
so
a good dude. Yeti's had my back.
Oh, here I
bro.
can post it.
I will say, going from the Stag Junior to the Weller, like the Weller's borderline tastes like tea.
oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not a. Is that the green label Weller?
Mm.
Yeah, that's not my favorite. Although if you get a pick, they can be kind of hitters, but they're kind of lower proof.
Oh yeah. It's very
I
low.
think I only like the picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
no, this is
even Weeders and Ryes, I like higher proof.
I like Antique 107. Antique
Yeah,
107.
107's great. I think it's the best Weller.
I like it,
It
a lot.
is.
Yeah,
The best.
barrel proof is fine. It's good, but like, yeah, it's not amazing though.
Yeah, it's way overpriced now too. Like I've seen it go. I've seen the regular non-pick Weller full proof go for like $250.
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy,
crazy,
Mike.
man. Dude, honestly, I will say, in my opinion, like in my experience, rather, Milwaukee's the best whiskey city in the world. So, like, not for the liquor stores or anything, because they're still fucked up there, but like the actual like bars have like number one, I don't know what it is about the culture there, but like you go into a random dive bar, they got 30-40 whiskeys. Like it's actually crazy. I was at like a random jazz bar and I had Old Forester birthday bourbon for $20 a pour.
Wow.
Like yeah, like no.
Oh hell, you got me sold right there at Jazz Bar with a bunch of different whiskeys.
Unfortunately, the Jazz Estate actually went out of business, which is a real goddamn shame. I was there on their third to last day. I happened to be in Milwaukee again. And yeah, that was a fantastic spot. They actually also had Macintosh amps for their speakers, which is really weird for a live venue. For any of you who are into audio or hi-fi at all, you'll know what that means.
Interesting.
Otherwise, it won't mean shit. But yeah, no, the whiskey scene there is nuts. Like I went into like a chain barbecue joint and they had like 50 whiskeys and they'll have like Weller Full Proof for $14 a pour. Like it's a crazy town in that sense.
Oh man, I've never been to Milwaukee.
You should check it out. Also
I do
the
have
Harley
to go back. So the thumbnail and the like description I put up here is tall tales. So I've got a couple of tall tales. The first one is I got a call from 4 of my ex-girlfriends this last week saying I was the best lover they've ever had. Slight tall tale. Anyway,
Was it really 4?
Yeah, it was only 4. I don't know what the other 27 went through, but I might have been second.
Hey, Mike, did you do one of these too? Did you have to check? You a son of a bitch. Something's got to be up here. I can just picture him. He's like, wait, is this April?
Yeah.
God.
So the second tall tale is about this one time we were doing a live wire stream and there was this tiny little blonde lady that grabbed a bottle of Coy Hill with her husband sitting on the patio smoking a cigar, watching it on his phone. And she freaking bottle chugged the shit out of the Coy Hill.
Oh.
I'm not sure what happened later, but
yeah, it was lights out. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, it was good night. But it was fun.
Technical knockout.
Yeah.
You just did a round with Evander Holyfield right there.
Same thing.
Oh my gosh. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got one of those. Those are
Not
good.
recommended.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll never
Yeah.
get the look on Will's face though.
look, I'm a firm believer that you can bottle chug good whiskey and enjoy it.
Oh, I don't know.
Like
Are you
that-
guys familiar with the Russo pour
as-
in that Facebook group? Have you heard about this thing? I forgot which some Facebook group where like there's some guy like I don't know, I forgot his first name, but something Russo, right? He had a habit where he would take a Glencairn and he would fill it. He would fill it to the brim and just drink the whole thing all the time. That's a quarter bottle.
Russo
like-
pours.
Yes,
Yeah,
Russo
Russo
pours, yeah.
pours.
As a former Marine, I can tell you can chug anything. It don't matter if it's good, bad, whatever.
Yeah, you
chug
can do
anything.
a lot of fucked up shit. I wouldn't.
You get
recommend
some
it.
Mad Dog 2020 and you can chug it and still have a great night.
That's the only
As
way
a
you
former
can drink Mad
Marine-
Dog 2020 is if you chug it.
As a former Marine, you can milk anything with it.
Exactly.
My lord.
And then the best thing is like we would wake up the next morning and go on like a 5-mile run. and you could tell who was drinking the night before. And 90% of the time, you stop drinking at like 3 a.m, runs at 5, and you just wake up and keep drinking because running drunk is so much better than running sober.
I love it. I
And
love it.
it's like,
That's actually
you
probably
know what a
true.
camelback is, right?
I get it.
Have you ever heard of a camelback?
Yeah.
It's that backpack that has water in it. Dude, you would mix like, if you could mix whiskey or whatever in it, and people would have alcohol and that drinking while running. It's hilarious.
This one's for Will.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
The good time.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, for the record, whiskey needs to figure it out and put everything with screw tops.
For the record.
Oh yeah, honestly.
Jesus, is a beer drinker coming here. The longer I'm in, Mike, I gotta say with all of you, everybody's all high class and bushy ash. For me, I'm drinking fucking Canadian Labatt Blue over here.
I love that turn of phrase.
You're talking about bougie.
Oh, we will never judge you to your face.
That's right.
I don't think
Don't ever feel judged unless it slips out.
Listen, when I can buy wild turkey at the gas station in New York, we're good.
Wild turkey's good.
Oh no, Wild Turkey 101, man.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the best
Will.
budget pour there is.
It's so good.
That's a fucking fun.
It's
If
better
I'm
than
in like an airport
18.
bar, I'm getting Wild Turkey 101.
This
I just
this
don't-
bottle when I bought it was like $109.
Yeah, not anymore.
Well,
You know
turkey
what I
more.
do for $109 right now?
J-Mac,
That's a good bottle.
Wild Turkey 101 right there.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to. I am
just
gonna
like
have to. Look.
101. Yeah, it's exactly the same.
I might pick some up tomorrow or something. We'll see it when I get it. But then
Why don't
the
you
next
ask
one I'm in, I'm gonna have
Anthony's
some.
opinion of that
Everyone
one,
is like
J-Mac?
What's that?
Why don't you ask
See, it says-
Anthony's opinion of that? I can tell you right now.
Can't
Number
possibly
one
be a
distiller.
gas.
Rare breed.
No,
It's
but
a lot
See?
more aged than the 101.
Number one.
yeah. No, I mean Evan Williams is a good bottle too. That's a good budget bottle. I don't like the white label though. It tastes like bergamot. to me.
Who am I taking out the garbage or something?
I don't know.
White
I went to the
label.
liquor store and I was like,
Yeah,
I got
Evan Williams?
$20, but
Yeah,
they
it's
don't want to
Oh,
drop
there it
that much
is.
on
Rare
alcohol.
breed. I think
Yeah.
that is.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
nice.
a kick?
Right?
This
That's
is
not-
the we got it duty free.
Nice. Oh, that's
That doesn't look like a normal rare breed, does
Yeah,
it?
yeah. 'cause
No,
a
it's not.
black label, yeah.
Not
It's
cheap.
usually
It's
red.
the let's see, what do they actually call it now? This is
Where's
the
Yeti? I thought he was going
Yeah, where is Yeti?
I'm talking.
Where you at,
I'm
amigo?
trying to
What?
get him
Sorry,
in
Michelle,
here.
we just interrupted you. Go ahead.
that's okay. It's the barrel proof travel exclusive.
Oh, okay. What's the ABV?
Man,
So we got this on our way back from Cancun.
What's the
Very nice.
ABV on that?
It is 116.8.
Is it twice as good
Can't
as the
even
chill filter?
Navigate. on my
Is it what?
computer.
Is it twice as good as the chill filter?
It's so good.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had another one. It's so good.
I'm not gonna lie. I had rare breed rye a couple weeks ago for the first time in like 9 months, and I forgot what I was drinking at the time because it was late, and I was like, "What the fuck am I drinking? This is so good."
Now,
Dude,
to be honest, what's the difference between a bourbon and rye? Is it what
So
it's
awesome
made out
question.
yeah, I'm
awesome
gonna step
question.
out.
Go ahead. You got this, man.
Because
Oh,
I
no,
don't.
no. Sorry, I was gonna say like if you were given the answer there, I actually wanted to go grab a bottle. No, that's all I was saying. I'm gonna step
Oh,
away.
okay. So,
Yeah.
so a bourbon has certain rules. It has to be made in the United States.
Yeah.
And it also, I mean, there's other rules too, but the big thing is it has to be 51% corn
Okay.
and it has to touch a virgin oak barrel.
Okay.
So, and then there's other like proof points, like entry points and all that stuff. But those are kind of the key things. Like as long as it's the mash bill is 51% corn and it touches a virgin oak barrel, doesn't matter. Oh no. Does it have a year? Well, it doesn't have a time frame.
Well, listen, hear me out. I just have to make a drunk comment that's just going to be possibly entertaining, maybe not. In the United States, you're already with me. Michelle, we're in sync right here.
We are.
I already feel like that's kind of illegal if you got something touching virgins. Just saying.
As long as you're over 18, you're good.
The oak saves it. The
What
oak
if it's
saves
a
it.
31-year-old oak tree?
Yeah.
See, 31, we're good.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
illegal, 31-year-old oak virgin barrel.
Listen, if there's leaves on the tree, play ball, right?
Oh, damn.
No. This is
Was that going to get you bad? I'm sorry, dude. This is not Kirktown. This is Lifewire. I'm sorry.
No,
What?
it's all good.
Every Friday before you go out on the weekend, you have a formation in the military, and they sit and talk, and they're like, don't drink and drive, don't be stupid, don't be an idiot, blah, blah, blah. Well, my first sergeant used to run around and say, if you meet a girl at the bar, cut her in half, count the rings. If she's old enough, you're good. And he's like, we don't play the game of if she can reach the truck door that she's leaving.
Man.
Wow.
Dude, I'm just saying, in the military, it's some shit.
Smash Bill, that's a clip.
But we have to have some dark ass humor in the military because of what we do.
Yeah, military, you get away with a lot, and
No, you don't get away with a lot, dude. We had a gunnery sergeant smell cocaine out of the barracks. He didn't get away with nothing. he got away with selling cocaine on the streets.
Dude, I was not following along in chat, and all of a sudden I'm like, you're 55 messages behind. So anybody that I missed, I apologize.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just talking trash to
I got you. I'm taking care of your chat. It's fine.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
You take care of my chat.
I'll pop in there.
Yeah. Oh, the root. Yeah, I need to just give Michelle.
Yeti's joining, by the way. Yeti. Yeah.
What's the YouTube?
Oh, Yeti. Are you? If you don't want to turn your camera on, that's fine. Yeti, just let me know that you don't want to turn your camera on.
Yeti's ugly. He don't want to show his pretty face.
Yeti doesn't want to take the Starlight with that beautiful
It is Chrome compatible. Turn your if this is on your Z-Man knows this. If this is on like a phone or a tablet, turn it into portrait mode first.
He said he's in. He can't hear or see anything.
On my Mac, I had to restart the whole computer and then go back into Chrome.
Weird.
To get my camera to come.
You can't do it on Google. You have to do it on Safari.
I'm on Google.
Oh,
because you're on a Windows.
Yeah,
PC,
oh,
right?
you can't do it on Google on an iPhone. You can do it on a Android.
Yeah,
Mac too.
Yeah, or a Mac. Yeah.
So yeah, I went to go grab a bottle, which is this Hill Rock Solera aged bourbon. It's actually finished in.
It says. Oh, he says. I'm not part of broadcast yet, but the host can see me.
Oh yeah, I saw him in the background. I just didn't see his camera. I didn't know if he wanted to turn his camera on.
Solera aged is
he's good. He's good with it. We can walk him through turning his camera off if you need. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he doesn't have to have his camera on if he doesn't want it.
Cedar Ridge does Solera aged.
Yeah. So Solera, they do it for a lot of like ports as well, right? And then like, the really interesting thing though is that like, so this actually is it's the Hill Rock Solera age, but it's actually also there was a individual release, but this is finished in Sauternes casks. And I really like this bottle. I find that this tastes like almost like honey roasted cashews. Like this is note that I really get, and like, yeah, I'm a fan.
Nice. That's out of Arkansas, I think.
Yeah, I just realized who Ahmed is, by the way, guys.
I cannot hear you guys.
You can't hear us?
Yeah. Hear you.
Is your speaker up?
You might have to raise it. Oh, I'm gonna message you.
Of course, he can't hear us.
Yeah, that's gonna do that too.
Yeah.
You have to.
Hey,
You have
Yeti,
to mute
here's
the
the deal.
stream, but you have to listen to it on the app.
We're all telling him how to do it, and he can't hear us.
Hi, Yeti.
Oh,
I love you.
Let me rejoin real fast. I think I know what the problem is.
We can hear you.
Yeti Spaghetti, former Grandmaster Terran
All of a sudden
player.
I'm hungry for spaghetti, and I can't figure out why.
You do you guys have like some kind of ventilation system or like smoking cigars indoors?
We have it vents out.
That's awesome.
No, I smoke cigarettes indoors.
Dude,
I need that.
hold on.
Here.
So
My brother would appreciate that.
Michelle and
Who lives
Will
upstairs.
made a speakeasy in their garage. So
That's
it's like they took like a portion of their garage and said, "This is our freaking speakeasy bar," and it's the coolest thing. You look at the ceiling; it's fucking cool. You look at everything in this place; it's freaking cool. The swamp cooler,
awesome.
I think Will's gonna have to upgrade, but
Yeah.
outside of the swamp cooler,
Our HVAC runs in here. It's just not awesome. So like right now we have this amazing corner heater going on over here. And then in the summer when we film, we have a little self-enclosed air conditioner.
Yeah.
But we're gonna upgrade that shit.
can you hear us now, Yeti?
Yeti, can you hear us?
But Mike, you were here when it was like not even done. It was just like starting.
I'm helping him. I'm going to try to help him through this.
But here's the real question: do you guys have a Murphy door?
There's got to be setting. It's something.
We thought about it.
We
yeah.
started the Murphy door and then realized that would take. We'd have no usable walls in that room.
Yeah.
With that.
So like I used to sell like theaters and Wi-Fi networks, things of that nature. I used to like a custom integration, if you're familiar with that field.
Yeah.
So I used to do that for quite a while, and I had a few clients, put in Murphy doors and stuff like that for their theaters, particularly. And it's cool, but it takes up like several feet. Like it's a lot.
You need a big room for it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So now for ours, you walk out into our garage and there's another door with a room. So.
I'm sorry if you heard all that.
What?
Juniper
Lane.
I got a bolt mic. Oh, you guys have a good night.
Hey, see you, Z-Man.
Have a good night, Z-Man. Sorry, I'm trying to help Yeti. Don't mind Yeti's Super StarCraft keyboard. We're going to help Yeti Spaghetti out here.
Jennifer,
I love that he's Yeti Spaghetti here.
Oh, yeah. That's Cherry Reds, maybe.
What up, B Lakey? Cheers in Twitch.
What's the YouTube link?
Is this Kirktown? Yep. The
It's-
YouTube link.
So you need to put me, Dave, and Yeti underneath each other because we're all Kirktown.
All right, yeah. StarCraft. Yeah.
I
yeah.
identify as Kirktown, too.
Yeah, you are actually technically Kirktown. Ahmed is actually Kirktown. Let's see. Everybody's Kirktown basically here, but let's see. Shit.
Matthew Park says we know how fast.
Sorry.
Yeti-
Yeah. I mean, he was a Grandmaster StarCraft player. Believe me, he types fast.
He's not a grandmaster.
He was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you can't even talk shit on Yeti, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeti's amazing. He helps me out. He's a good guy.
Kitty, I remember
love
that.
Yeti.
I know it must be blue keyboards or I don't know. I don't know the keys.
blue or green
switch
switches.
type. Yeah.
I have
I don't know
green,
the
but
switch
I
type.
have a noise limiter, so you can't hear it.
I run browns on all my keyboards because it's much softer sounding.
Yeah, but greens and blues are a lot lighter to the touch.
Yeah, but
so
I got big chubby fingers. I do a a lot of actuation fours.
I got little fingers.
I'm just saying I got
Yeah,
like
fun.
a mechanical keyboard and my 18-year-old was like, I can't believe you got those switches.
I mean, some people are really into keyboards, like even these like blues and greens to like people who are like big keyboard fanatics. Even that's bullshit. Like they go super deep with it. You know what I mean?
I'm like, hey, it was $130.
Yeah, I think I got it. I'm gonna say, guys, actually, truthfully, this could happen. This could help you in the future because, truthfully,
yeah, like what's his name builds a lot.
this
of
could
keyboards,
happen
right?
for a lot of people. I just realized it's a Streamlabs, whatever the fuck this is. The audio output, I have a feeling, is selected wrong, and it's not exactly. It's under mute in that drop down, and that's where you select your audio output. Yeti?
Yeah,
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we hear you.
we can hear Yeti, but he selected
Not here.
audio output of his microphone.
Gotcha.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Or something, yeah, or some other device. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a lot
That
of
happens.
options pop up.
That happens to me a lot. If I don't go in and manually change my audio output to
Yeah.
speaker versus the mic I'm using, it'll screw everything up.
I have so much audio stuff going on. It is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to.
Audio
Man,
interface.
yeah, he's typing
I
like a
have-
freaking
Oh
fiend right
yeah.
now.
So somebody
Potato
commented
going
a Spirited Life, like they wanted to get a Commodore 64 keyboard.
Oh, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have his
Um,
speakers as an option. Interesting.
That's a
for
PC
for his headphones. Yeah, there's something going on there.
Try joining on your phone, Yeti.
Wait, is he on a laptop?
Yeah.
Maybe he completely takes his earphones out.
No, it's a noise.
No, he's
gate.
at a desktop. He's at a desktop. He's
Yeah,
a gamer.
If you
Right,
had a
but
noise
if you
gate
had-
put on,
Headphones in, like we're on a laptop, we don't have headphones in. Everything's done through the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sugar Kitty's right. The one thing I'll say, like StreamYard. Is
No,
way
it
easier.
should show up though. I have a weird feeling if.
I'm gonna mute him just because his keyboard's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Dude,
Poor
the
guy.
Commodore 64 and the Atari 2600. Oh my god, I love the freaking Atari. So I made a Raspberry Pi. Have you guys ever done a Raspberry Pi? Have you ever heard of that?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I've made one in the oven.
Dude, and so the Atari games that we played as a kid, not as good as you remember.
yeah. I agree.
Yes, they are. Yes,
I don't know. Listen, I would say NES games are as good as we remember, but not Atari.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
Did you ever play
no.
Pitfall, Michelle? Did you ever play Pitfall on Atari?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So I
Pitfall
loaded
was the shit.
Pitfall on the Raspberry Pi, and I'm playing it, and I'm like, oh my god! Like, why is it so nostalgic? Like, I can't eat. Like, it's so slow.
It is not 8-bit. It is not 8-bit.
You guys ever play Paperboy on the NES?
Oh,
Yes,
Paperboy was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good game, man. I used
That
to
was
Or
awesome.
you used to ride around on the mic and throw the papers.
I used to play that with my grandma.
Yeah. So it's actually really funny, man. So like, you know, my
my
mom was like
grandma.
pretty old when she
Yeah,
had
let me be
me, like,
joking.
in her 40s, and so like, you know, like she was like, yeah, very old. Like I'm 27. My mom was in her 40s when she had me, so she would be like 70 now, and so like, but she was really into games. Like she had like an NES, you know, like when it came out, and then an SNES and stuff like that, and you know, I used to hang out with her a lot and stuff while she played, and it's kind of what got me into gaming actually. And like, yeah, I like. She was really into like Legend of Zelda, stuff like that. You know, the original sort of what is it, 1986 release, and Super Mario Bros. 3, things that I like, all these original NES games. Castlevania.
I just got Bilake's name. I didn't get it before.
Like
Lucky.
that's Nika. You guys, Dave and Yeki. Wow, Yeki.
But you know, have you ever
Dave and
seen that
Yeti know
skit?
Nika.
What's
That's Nika
what's
Punk.
that guy's name that does the skit where it's like,
Key and Peele.
yeah, Peel. Yeah, he does like Bilake.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
you tell me I'm pronouncing that wrong, or I will.
My name is Blake.
Yeah, my name is Blake. No, it's Bilake.
That's a great video. Yeah, that guy's hilarious in general, and then you know, obviously a great director too.
Yeah, dude, that guy, and he gets called up for a lot of commercials now. Have you noticed how many things he's been on commercials? Holy shit, Vet Gamer, drink water, bro. Drink some water.
I would drink water. Yeah.
I go through 2 of these Yetis.
Oh yeah.
Where's Yeti? I go through 2 of these Yetis a night, and I drink a liquid IV.
Yeah, I think I usually try to drink about at least the same volume of water as alcohol. I find as long as it's like a bit more, it's good enough.
You have to with whiskey, especially with beer. It's not quite as important, but with whiskey, like if you're thirsty, you'll drink 110 proof, and you'll be like, "I'm hammered, and tomorrow sucks."
But see, I rarely drink. Like again, the last time I drank, Dave was there, and it was about a year ago.
There's a beer in there.
I'll drink a glass or two here and there. Like that bottle that I finished, that I chugged with you guys, the Tennessee.
Okay, Mike.
I've had it for 6 months. I'm not a big drinker because
you weren't fucking kidding. Holy shit!
No, I wasn't. I know.
Until the vibe.
I know what
My mom was an alcoholic.
That's
and I wouldn't
next
drink around
level.
My mom.
Hey, Raymax is drinking water.
I had
Dude,
Nice.
That's fucking hysterical.
That's hilarious.
There's water.
I came at the right time.
You know, me and my buddy used to go to the New York Audio Show every year until it got like canceled and stuff because of COVID or whatever. Which is it's like a hi-fi show where they show off like speakers and amps and stuff. And like, so what we used to do is we used to, you know, take a big flask and just fill it with Ardbeg 10. That was our tradition.
Oh my gosh.
And just sip that all day long from the morning till the evening while we were at the audio show. It was absolutely fabulous.
Will
That's
does
awesome.
not like scotch. He hates anything peated.
Absolutely.
No, I hear you. It's definitely kind of a weird taste.
No,
like,
No, Will loves
oh,
peated.
okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah.
Mike's being an ass.
Listen, I try
Will
to
and
be
drink the
empathetic to those who don't
Octomore
like
right
it.
here when he's here.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I fucking love Octomore.
Yeah, I'm a big
It's actually-
Ardbeg fan, and
Yeah.
Ardbeg, yeah.
All right, I gotta pull out a bottle then for you.
Are you glad I brought Ahmed on here? It looks like the fact that I've seen all you with your fancy collections. I'm like, here's Ahmed. He's just like, yeah, I got a few.
love that.
Thank
I love
God
that.
those
Coors
mountains
Light,
are
ain't nothing
purple.
wrong with that.
How would you know?
Underwater.
That's right.
That is
If those mountains
hydration
were
right there.
purple, how would you know
I'll
it's
be honest,
cold?
there literally is nothing wrong with Coors Light. If you have a nice cold in summer, hear me out.
Dude, I
When it's
love
hot
Coors
out,
Light.
it's
Yeah.
basically drinking water, but you drink enough of it, you might get a little bit of a buzz.
Usually,
know?
I have a Corona Premier in here. It is my hydration. It is water. It's fine.
So this was a gift from the bud.
That face you just made, you're like, it's fine.
Oh yeah, hardcore. Yep.
Yeah, I was. Honestly, it's not all it's cracked up to be, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I like a lot of other Ardbegs have had better.
That's one of the premium releases that I like. They had the Ardbeg.
Ardbeg as well. Yeah, that was the follow up to this one, I think. Yeah. So it's funny, man. So like a friend of mine I met in the whiskey community. His name was Peter Silver, and he was published in Whiskey Advocate and stuff like that many years ago. And he had a collection of like 1,000+ bottles, and that was probably 90% Scotch. But I went to his house once, and he was like, hey, listen, if you combine the Beast Ardbeg, the Beast, which is like the 1990 release, with not Wee Beastie, the Beast. Yeah, so this again, it's a 1990 release.
Yeah, it's an old release.
Yeah. And then the other one he was saying was I'm trying to think. Ugadile, yeah. And so he was saying if you combine these two whiskeys, because he was an older gentleman and he actually has since passed away. He was saying if you combine the Beast and Ugadile, it tastes like 1970s Ardbeg. And he said it's and he was like, yeah, it's the only way he's ever. And he had a few bottles of 1970s Ardbeg like unopened. Yeah. But yeah, he said it was like the closest thing to it without actually buying one.
That's cool.
Yeah, I tasted more whiskey at his place than anywhere else in my life. Like we used to do 20 whiskey tastings, and I tasted maybe a tenth of his collection.
Yeah, Mark. So I would say Octomores. I don't know if they've gone up or not. I bought mine from England, an England liquor store that Greg McDonald gave me, and it was way cheaper with shipping than it cost to buy it here. But I will say, like, they're very young for how much they cost.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, absolutely.
So, Mike, to get the high peat amount, you have to have a young peated whiskey. So, like, because it starts declining over like X amount. So, like, it has to be between 6 and 8 years old to get the maximum amount you're trying to for a peated whiskey.
Okay.
So that's why they're on the younger side as it is, because like after that it starts declining.
How'd you like Wee Beastie?
Yeah, Wee Beastie's okay. That's not my favorite Ardbeg. I like Oogie the best.
I don't like Wee Beastie at all. I'm not a fan. Least favorite Ardbeg I've ever had, actually.
Yeah, I like Oogie. 10's okay.
Okay, the flavor note, the weirdest flavor note I've ever pulled out of my ass in my life for Ardbeg Wee Beastie was like Flintstones vitamins. If
you're like a sour cream note,
like it was one of the funkiest. I actually can't drink it. Like Wee Beastie, was too much for me. It was just a weird profile.
I did have the what's the one that came in the like little smoker container?
Yeah.
Ano or whatever. Yeah, I didn't like
Anoa, yeah. Oh, Anoa was like a relatively low proof, right? Like 43%, something like that. Lower. And Anoa, I used to joke with my friend that I drink it like tea. Like it was just like something I would just sip on. Like it was decent enough, but yeah, it really wasn't that great.
So was it the. What was the one? Because I don't like peat. I don't like a lot of high peat. I like more of the fruit forward.
Who the fuck is peat?
That's
why
what I'm
don't you
thinking
like
over here.
it? Yeah.
Little
What's wrong with Pete, son? That's all I'm saying over here. We got against
Fortgate. Oh my God! Wait. Okay,
one?
this is the official whiskey of StarCraft. I'm
That's crazy, dude. Fortgate. Let's go. Oh my God.
Mike,
We
what's
need,
one?
we need to send a
This
bottle
is
of
batch
cocoa.
16.
Absolutely.
It's what?
Batch 16.
I'm playing.
Dude, Mike, can you send me a picture of that bottle? Because we need to post that in Roddy's thing and tag Coco because she's going to be like,
fucking
Oh
hilarious.
yeah.
that is amazing. Dude.
And have
love-
you guys tried a lot of Kalila stuff?
She's going to be
Kalila?
like,
Yeah, Kalila is like another Isla distillery.
That was one
Like,
I
will you
liked.
make her healthy and
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that
I like
would.
Troy?
Yeah, me too. I like Kalila a lot. You know, it's actually interesting. Like I've heard that like for most of the like
Come on,
blended
where are you at?
whiskeys that have like a peated note, they source from Kalila.
Mm.
And
that was one of the first ones that I decided. I did the blind. I didn't like Scotch at all, and he poured me a bunch of Scotches, and it was like my first It was before my channel. I just had Instagram, and that was the one I picked out.
Kalila, really, but you don't like peated.
I don't. That's what was so weird. That's why I remember it.
So I actually have an unpeated Kalila as well, which is a pretty interesting one. Like it's really floral. That's what I would say was like the biggest note there.
Sugar kitty.
Oh my goodness.
Sugar.
I throw it in the cat.
But I will say
Yeah.
my very favorite is Springbank.
It is owned by Diageo, yeah.
I'm
Red Pete tastes about like a barbecue.
Uh-oh. Yeti's got it figured out.
Hey, guys, what's up?
yeah, what up?
We love you, Yeti.
Cheers, Yeti.
You're a
Dude, my
hero.
headphones wouldn't pick up for some reason. When I restarted my computer, it's fine.
Oh,
that's
good.
funny. Somebody else said that too, right? I think it was I don't remember actually.
Yeah, when I was doing StreamYard, I had almost no technical difficulties, but I saved freaking $32 a month by going to this.
Mike, you are the reason I was able to even have a channel because I was so tech challenged. You walked me through everything. And now I'm like, oh, do you like Streamlabs? Because
You know, I don't think that's true because women can do it better than men on everything.
Well, no, I'm not going into that right now, but yeah, women have real time. And
What a
I will
response.
fight you till the day I die that women have a
Cheers, John Cloud.
What's up?
Women have what?
an easier time streaming than men.
Yeah, they don't. It's
yeah.
really hard.
I mean, like, there's so much competition. Maybe like in the early days, right, when there was like only a few people that were like showing their tits on Twitch, but like, beyond that, like now there's about 10,000 of them, right? And so like, yeah, I don't think it's necessarily easier anymore. I don't think it's any easier than it is for anybody else.
I think it depends on what's going on too on stuff too. People do discredit a lot.
For the record, the largest streamers on Twitch now are women.
Yeah, and so the thing is,
Well,
Mike,
content streams, stuff like that.
That's right, Matthew.
Jazz just started streaming on Twitch.
Oh, she just started streaming on Twitch?
Yeah, she just started streaming on Twitch, but she's kind of just doing it to hang out with her friends. She's not like trying to do a thing with it. But I think it's great because with her hours that she works, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, she's a first responder, and Mom's very proud.
Mom's very proud.
I would
That's
say,
awesome.
Like only in like communities that are very specifically male dominated do maybe some women have like a bit of a leg up, right? Like in a very specific community, like the niche community that's like very like StarCraft, for example, is extremely male dominated. So like I think if any like chick throws on a StarCraft stream, like she's probably gonna have 10 viewers to the 2 that like a random guy would have. But like I don't think the advantage is anything beyond that. Only in
I do think that Women of Whiskeys works way harder than Livewire Whiskey, and that's why they surpassed us in everything.
like
I'm
obviously
pretty sure that I'm very blessed. The whiskey community when I came in didn't have a lot of women. They had man and wife or husband and wife teams and a couple like Shayla and a couple of women that were doing it. But it's gotten so much better. There's there's men, there's women, there's couples, there's friends. It's gotten a lot better since I first started.
Hey, Mike has become quite a big deal. He's like over 100 subscribers.
Yeah, I'm over 100 subs now. Woo!
You're a big deal.
Mike's a big deal.
You're a big deal, Mike.
Well, that's what I like about what I realized when you did this, and I was looking before you even said anything, Mike. I kind of poked around. I didn't realize it was that tight knit. Why I mentioned to Ahmed too. I go, this is a very there's some pretty largely sized channels on YouTube because we were basing on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
But whiskey is so niche that
in the grand scheme of things, yeah.
That's why I'm like, this is the best pair. The best pairing for a game is StarCraft 2. I'm sorry to say it, but it's actually facts. I literally looked at them
when it comes to YouTube subscribers and stuff like that, a very large whiskey YouTube channel is over 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of them are not over 100. I think Whiskey Vault is 350, 400,000.
And they've been doing it forever. And look at the level that they're at, right? The Whiskey Vault.
I think they hide us. I don't think they promote it.
But
but the junkies
that's actually kind of that's probably going to change because they're going to realize from other channels you have to have that community if it's that niche in an area. At some point, they're going to have to change a little bit because
this community is ridiculously tight.
This community is crazy. You'll hear oh, so-and-so is in the hospital because they had to have a surgery on their hand and they don't have health insurance. And within an hour and a half, they'll raise $20,000 for that person.
Can you guys tell me Mike said this before, but how much money did you raise for that? What was that big thing you guys raised for? The numbers were insane.
Yeah, so
for a small community, I was just blew my mind.
Years, so Adriana, who was on with us last week, she's raised over $250,000 doing her Alzheimer's thing.
But crazy, right? Yeti crazy.
And the thing that gets me about Adriana, what she's raised is not nearly what she's put into that research herself. That's what she does for a living, is Alzheimer's research for the University of Utah. And but this community has stepped up. We have another friend that got burglarized and she has a channel, and she just is I don't know what to do. I need, just some money so I can get a camera. And before you know it, she had $40,000 on the GoFundMe.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This girl does everything for everyone in Whiskey Tube, and to even hear that her heart was hurt, people just immediately.
Yeah, you could tell it wasn't about the money. She just was I can't stream my iPads, and that there were she lived in Puerto Vallarta at the time, and she's and they were just on the other side of my fucking door.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm trying to look at his name. Is it SC Historian?
Oh, Historian. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm very blind.
Yeah, StarCraft Historian on YouTube. Yeah.
Ahmed, Ahmed, right?
Check out his channel. Honestly, even if you're whiskey and stuff, the man knows his stuff. You should see his documentaries and stuff. They're really, even if you know nothing about StarCraft, he's really good. Sorry to plug him in. He's actually
that's good. That's good. But I was going to say, so Mike's talking about this woman who, she went through this very tragic thing. Everybody came together. You should check out her channel because she's all Scotch.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's her channel?
Whiskey Central is the name of her
I've
channel.
absolutely seen her content before.
She is probably the sweetest person I've met in a very long time. She's very genuine. She's very who she is, but she knows her shit.
That's so cool, man. One of the first things I see here is a review she did of a spring bank, and it's hell yeah, brother. Now that's
she's amazing. She's supposed to be here in a couple weeks.
That's
Michelle.
sick. I would totally hang if she's here.
Mike, she was supposed to come here, but because they're so behind with the van and everything, I don't know if that's going to happen. But I told her, I'm even if we wait, I'll fly you out. We'll come to a stream.
Well, they have to drive back anyway. It just is going to be delayed.
Yeah.
You got the most StarCraft setup. The more I think about it, too. You got the keyboard.
I asked Ed if he wanted to do a shot or a drink with me, and he's like, "I got to be up early."
I never realized it that much because we're usually just hanging and drinking on our own. But I'm like, holy!
Oh, is it super loud? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What was it that they did to raise the money for the Alzheimer's research?
She does, but she's more.
Yeah. So Adriana is Whiskey Mountains, and she's a dear friend of ours. She's absolutely a wonderful gal that does so much. She actually, her son, Whiskey Mountains, J-Max has her Glen.
That's sick.
Mini Glen.
Awesome.
And it's ironic that she has a mini Glen because she's tiny. But yeah, she does every year. She does a Alzheimer's fundraiser, and so she also it's tied into her. She
She's
does
a
an
huge
Alzheimer's
me
walk.
too.
So there's a
Huge
fundraiser
fan.
that I've seen in the whiskey community every year for Christmas where they do the full BTAC collection, and it's like a raffle where they like raise money. I want to say for maybe cancer research. I don't actually remember what it is necessarily tied to. I was wondering if it was that, but it seems as though it's not because you didn't mention
It's
that.
not. It's separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Mike, are you coming this year for Adriana's supposed to do her Alzheimer fundraiser from here again? Are you coming for that?
Oh, I mean, I wasn't invited, but
You are now.
oh, now I
You were
am. Yeah,
invited
we
last
will be there.
year. When she was here last year, she looked at everyone and said, I'm going to do this every year from here.
Yep.
I hope you all can be here.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got a track for her.
Yeah.
It's awfully it's awfully nice. You guys, you're like, yep, she just volunteered our house, so thanks.
Yeah,
But
no,
that
she does, yeah,
that's
like,
cool.
yeah, Shayla. We had another guy that his daughter has leukemia, and
Oof.
Sorry to hear that.
just every other week she had to go through transfusion therapy, which out of pocket was like it's like $5,000 out of pocket after insurance. with their
Jesus.
insurance.
What a healthcare system we have.
Yeah,
really.
and
Get sick and then you get punished for it.
dude, they raised like
Thousands of people
$60,000.
Yeah, it was like 60 something.
Plus a barrel.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
Mike
the
has his
barrel
own
that sold for whatever. So a distillery gave away a barrel, but that's
Mike
just what
and his
this
wife
community
have their
does.
own room here.
Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me, and I'm always just taken back by the fact that somebody needs it, and everybody's like, you get 1,000 people putting $5 in, and all of a sudden you have $5,000 that solved that problem pretty quick. You know what I mean? It was, we've had Jerry Black with his stuff. I mean, it was just so many times, so many different things that this community just boggles my mind. I can't get over it.
It's amazing.
So
Good night,
Dave-
Christine.
Good night, Christine.
Good night, Christine. Love you.
Good night, Christine.
She's close.
Christine, you're off the
Yeah.
watch now
I know.
because she's almost there.
Almost there.
I'm
Christine,
disappointed
I
we don't have T-Rob
because
tonight.
I'm
For real. No T-Rob tonight. Man.
Oh, T-Rob.
Yeah, I wanted
Dave's best friend.
No, I wanted Yeti and T-Rob together. The guy with the guns, Yeti, the fucking...
I got Dave pretty upset last week.
You're
I was
up
like,
there
I
right
already
up
like
there.
T-Rob more than
Back in
Dave.
his
Oh, no, that was Derek.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Derek. That was
Derek, what is Derek?
Yeah,
over
Derek
again?
got upset with Dave last week. Yeah,
I don't know what I did even though. I was like, well, I like this
it
guy.
doesn't matter. He's been upset with everybody. It's fine.
That's hilarious.
Everyone
You don't
gets
ever
mad.
want
It's
to.
funny. It's the one time that I'm like, I'm just gonna say he's probably gonna get a next time and go, hey Dave, what's going on, bud? And I
Cheers,
just,
straight shot. What do you do? Maybe he'll jump on too.
yeah.
I'm very happy to be here. This is probably the most whiskey I've drank in 6 months or more. I am okay, that's not true. The most volume of whiskey is definitely not this, but the most different bottles that I've sat here and sampled because I was super involved with the whiskey community, but my friend Peter, like the guy I talked about earlier, he passed away like a couple years ago now, and a few of my other whiskey friends I just don't see as much anymore. So I kind of have a big shelf of whiskey here, that I don't touch as often as I wish I did, because it was the community that really made it fun for me.
I'm just here for Will.
Hey.
Speaking of New York, Ahmed, this is the New Yorker I was talking about.
in New York City?
What up, Ben?
Long Island, yeah, Long Island.
Okay, cool then. Yeah, I live in Staten Island.
Already be done too.
What's
You-
Mike,
You'd call
what
me
was your
upstate, but Utica
I'm down,
here.
whatever you got, up for it.
Utica, that's
Have
Canada.
it.
Canada.
That's Canada. Yeah, that's basically Canada. Hell yeah.
Anybody who lives in New York doesn't actually want to go to Utica.
Something Barton.
Hey, listen, I went to Utica, but I had a reason to. My buddy Dave was there.
Oh.
Honestly, outside there's a lot of stuff. I'll be honest, it's actually got a lot of stuff. If you wanted to go up north to the Adirondacks and stuff.
No, honestly, what I would say is
A Russell's
Born
pick.
in Plattsburgh.
a lot of upstate New York towns are great. Like people under.
Okay, Patty, man, we can do that if you want it, or I could do a Russell's pick.
Mhm.
And
Now
like,
16, Mike.
I have a
Utica's
Russell's
great.
pick from the Davilars. I'm going to drink that.
wait, so Yeti,
Yeah,
are you
let's
into
do a
whiskey as
Russell's
well?
pick if we have it.
Me?
Yeah.
Warehouse
No. I'm up here. I gotta take it easy.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah,
Well, back in the day, you used
Dave was
there's
mentioning that you're like a big StarCraft guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starcraft
I'm not sure if you're familiar with my work or not. StarCraft historian. On
I
YouTube.
definitely am, man. It's good to meet you.
Oh, okay, that's funny. Yeah, cool, man. What is it called? Yeah, I'm not familiar with. Are you a streamer? Like, you stream StarCraft?
No, I don't stream. I just lurk in Dave's chat and say
Okay.
a bunch.
Well,
Okay.
she just got in.
Yeti does more than that. He casts KSL with me a lot. So if you,
sick, man.
Yeti,
You're like
I
very
think
good
it,
at StarCraft.
Yeti, if you raise your mic up a bit, if you can, I bet you that's
do
what.
I need to raise it up a bit?
Yeah,
a little
like
bit.
not volume. I'm saying the actual level of the mic. If you can adjust it up higher.
Pick. There you
Let
go.
me
That's
see
what
I can do. Hold on.
It sounds different.
From some people's. I don't know who it is.
That's right.
Mr. Ben, you've got quite a collection there. We need to hang out.
Adriana.
Dude, Ben has the biggest collection I know.
Yeah. It just sound. Whenever you were typing, it was like super loud. I was like,
I fixed it. Okay, I fixed it.
Yeah. That's all.
Hey, who do you think has more whiskey, Ben? You or Greg
You're all
McDonald?
good, Yeti. Don't worry. We're glad you're here.
I have an idea of how much Mark has.
I'm giving you a quick estimation. You have what, about 400 bottles?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm over 1,000.
Oh, okay. Wow. So there's way
Yeah.
more than what I see behind you.
Believe it or not,
You were in the New York City
a little
area.
bit here.
Ben.
This is about 350.
So, were you familiar with Peter Silver? I feel like you guys would have brushed shoulders over the years. He was a dentist in New York. He was a big whiskey guy.
Name sounds vaguely familiar.
Did you used to go to Whiskey Geddon or some shit like that? It was
Nah,
there's so many meetups he talked about over the
The
years.
truth is, most people in Long Island and New York City who are into whiskey are just, about showing off and acting.
Oh no,
cool.
this wasn't that guy at all.
No, I'm just saying, I avoid most of the whiskey scene here.
No, I
So
hear you.
Bourbon is Whiskey Uncensored. He has his own channel.
Okay, so who are the
Daniel
people?
Lloyd, I hope you enjoy that so much.
So we
bottle
have
we picked earlier.
some of the StarCraft community that I follow on tonight, Ben.
Wait,
So we-
StarCraft, like the old '90s game?
Hell yeah, brother!
We're in the
Well,
second
StarCraft
but we do
2.
go back. But I go back to the
Yeah.
first one. Yeah, we're all connected. Yes.
So Dave streams like every freaking night on Twitch.
I am. Yeah.
Like every night, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you take a night off, it's because you're hungover.
When StarCraft dies, there's gonna be Keith. Like when the world dies, there's gonna if the BattleNet servers are somehow up, it's gonna be Keith Richards, cockroaches, and Dave Test's StarCraft stream.
There's going to be that one AM station
love
on the
that. That's
radio after the
fantastic.
nukes hit, and Dave's just
So
going to be
so
like,
Dave
"I
is
hate
learning
Silicon
about
Valley."
whiskey, doesn't really have any, but wants to try some when he goes to the store this week because he didn't do it next week.
Yep.
And then
Dave?
Ahmed, right? Did I say that right?
Correct.
Yeah. So as he's StarCraft historian, he does a lot of like legacy, interviews of like legacy people that have been playing StarCraft 2 for a long time, are well known, within the StarCraft community. But he is a whiskey lover, so he's shown us, quite a few stuff. Yeah.
And Ben goes back to StarCraft though. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice to meet you, man. That's
what
really
did I
nice
say
to meet you.
earlier?
I mean, so
Ben is also a nerd, so he would.
I am a Unix admin and engineer by trade.
Yeah, I like this guy. Hell yeah.
I live about 10 miles from the 2600 guys, so
Mhm.
I go way back. So
Yeah. So.
Sorry, go ahead,
somebody in chat earlier, I forgot who it was. Something Schmidt asked, "What is StarCraft?" StarCraft is a real-time strategy game. So like it's basically just a computer game that the first one came out in 1998, the second one came out in 2010, and it's a game that's really fun and very fast-paced, has a very high mechanical skill ceiling, and Mr. Dave Tessa here streams it just about every day. So if you want to check out some StarCraft streams, I'd recommend him.
Yeah, I definitely recommend checking out Dave. You could see, and Dave is like a higher level, but he doesn't like if you watch Koreans play, for lack of a better example, you can't even follow what's going on. They're moving so fast
Typically
that
350 to 500 actions per
yeah,
minute.
it's actions per minute. It's crazy. Dave plays like, I'm like, damn it, I've got the same APM. Why can't I be as good as that? And
It's not efficient APM.
yeah, because it's way more efficient, but you can follow what he's doing. So if you ever want to like, it's kind of fun. If you know chess, it's kind of like chess. It's like Command and Conquer.
So
for those of you that played Command and Conquer, it's in that same like genre.
The
of
analogy that a lot of
games.
people give is like StarCraft is like chess, but number one, there's limited information. You can't see your opponent's pieces, and beyond that, you're playing chess where there's a physical limitation because whoever can move their pieces the fastest gains an advantage that way. I would say that's the best analogy comparing StarCraft to chess.
Yeah.
Yeti, would you agree with that, Yeti? I'm wondering.
Dave, if you don't go to
I
work
see.
tomorrow, you're going to be mad at me. So I'm just setting the
No.
alarm for you.
Yeah, I'm already. I'm well. Trust me, I'm well on that. We're good. We're good.
Mike, I wanted to real quick. I don't know any. I don't
Yeah, you don't feel compelled, by the way, too. When you get to a point, I'll cut out when I'm tired.
No,
Don't worry.
I was just warning.
Sorry,
I was
Michelle, what were you saying?
being respectful. Go ahead, Michelle. Sorry, go for it.
I was just gonna say, I think it's so cool that all of these people came on here not knowing much about the whiskey community. I know nothing about the gaming community other than my daughters. Both my daughters are gamers.
Yeah.
But what I will say, since there's just a few of us on here, if you came on this stream from the gaming community because of Mike, I am shipping out in the next couple of weeks a bunch of our Patreon rewards. If you just email me, I'll throw in a couple of sample packs to you guys. Just give me your address and say we met on here, and I'll send you a couple of samples. Let me know, do you like bourbon or Irish? And I'm totally happy to do that. I think it'd be cool.
Because I'll tell you, like Women of Whiskeys is one of those channels. Like it was designed to empower where women aren't very present in whiskey. It was really designed to be where they could. Their Facebook group was like the original start, right? Where because men aren't allowed, unless you're whatever they call that. I forget what they call it now.
No,
But,
I have boobs and I'm not allowed either.
Yeah,
no.
Me too, buddy. Me too, buddy.
But it was designed to create like a safe place in Facebook where women could go and learn about whiskey without being mansplained.
Yeah,
to
no, that's so
oversimplify
awesome.
what you've done, Michelle, because you've done way more than that. But yeah.
No, it's just the Facebook group that men aren't allowed. We want to be
Yep.
all inclusive, so it's
Yeah.
just that one safe place. But honestly, guys, email me at womenofwhiskies@gmail.com with your address and let me know you met me on here.
You're giving away stuff for samples. I just Patreon and I'm sending you a message right now. It's Dave Testa.
Dude, you get Dave drunk, he Patreons everyone.
I won't turn down free alcohol.
Oh, what you got there, man?
But I won't turn.
It's worth $10.
Oh, that's fantastic. I would so
That was
much
our
for you.
pick. That's our Caillou pit or Caillou pit.
So anyway, Michelle, like the cool thing about what Michelle is talking about, like you get a couple samples, you start to figure out what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Right?
Good.
I think it's important.
Yeah.
I think for me, that actually may be the better way than just, I'll be honest, like that might be the better way to go about this because everything you all threw at me, I'm like, I'd like to kind of sit back and taste it. And I don't plan on being, trust me, I learned from people were like, I can't even remember the last time you drank, or I never saw you drink liquor on stream, even Dave. I've done it. And let me tell you, anything for me, it's just because of old experience when I was younger and mixing everything, like going back to the high school days where you're stealing stuff out of your buddy's dad's shelves and mixing everything together.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What? Nattins and some.
But when I did have a rough experience with some crazy shit
Stanley Hotel.
when I was younger, and I got like ulcers, and at that point after, I'm like, nah, I'm a beer drinker. And
I'm a huge beer drinker. I love beer.
Yeah, I love beer. I drink a ton of beer.
Don't judge me by what's in here. This
Oh,
is my
shit.
Yeah. No, I
I
don't.
think it's so cool you do that, Michelle. That's awesome.
Dave, I'm really
where are
I love you, Trev.
Where am I?
Yeah.
New York.
I am here on upstate New York, Utica, New York.
Bourbon Ranch.
The first, can I say this again? A plug to Utica, the first beer after Prohibition.
You see, buddy. Hell yeah.
Utica Club.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
New York legend.
Yeti, where are you at?
I'm in Georgia.
Georgia?
I'm about 10
the only
minutes from
guys I
Athens.
know that work
dude,
up
oh,
in
wow,
Utica
that's
are
cool.
military
Did you come to
contractors.
DreamHack Atlanta for StarCraft, Yeti?
I didn't this year. I did the year before.
Yeah, he did a big job, but yeah, he
I
was
was
there.
I was in North Carolina.
I put it this
that's
way.
okay.
I could
He
fly-
kind of got dicked around last year. Even he had a Dave experience, but luckily at least you're in state
As long as
and
we
not
have
having
Atlanta
the
next
flight
year, you
thing
can
like
come,
this.
buddy.
I'll tell you something
I'll try to
sad.
come to Dallas.
I could drive.
Oh, yeah,
it
I'm
would
in
take
Dallas.
me as long to drive in New York State to Utica as it does to take me to drive to Ohio.
Yeah, well, probably. Yeah, that's not.
No,
It's
I
almost
mean,
not the same
maybe
state.
7 hours.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is,
it depends on where you are in New York. I'll be out. I mean, to
He's
cut
in
you off,
Long
Mike, but it
Island,
should take you about. If it was like from like, say you're going to the airport. If I'm going to LaGuardia, it should be about 4 hours.
Yeah.
oh, you're
so,
full
like,
of shit.
I'll go
with
on.
no
way.
traffic.
At
He's saying with no
130
traffic.
miles
Oh,
an
Utica,
hour.
maybe.
No,
No,
Utica,
here's
look
the
it
thing,
up.
right?
From
You're gonna hit the
Rochester,
traffic
it's
as
about
you
a
get.
7-hour drive.
Yeah,
Once you
I know
once you get
what
past like
drugs you're on. In a
once you get past the
helicopter.
freeway,
Maybe it's a
I
5-hour
like you,
drive.
Ben. I like you,
get off the New York
Ben.
Freeway and onto into Jersey, like you're gonna hit traffic in that Paramus area, and then like if you're going from up north there into like LaGuardia, like
Here you
that's the
go.
thing. What Dave is saying without traffic probably makes
At
sense, but
11:30
there's always gonna be
at
traffic.
night.
There's always going to be, yeah.
To get
That-
there right now into Waze.
That's why I don't go down to the
I
city.
predict 6.5
I'll be
hours.
honest, it's why I don't
Yeah,
go down to the
do
city.
the
My
Google
experience
Maps,
is
Ben.
usually not.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
curious,
bullshitting Verben.
I'm curious.
It's still trying to calculate.
Yeah, I just 6.5.
It depends on the time of day too. No, it literally is. It's about. I'd say you're better off taking the
Anybody who lives in
train.
New York State knows this is a crock of shit.
No, I know you're better off taking the train from
What
New
does it
York
say?
to Utica. You're better off taking the train.
4 hours and 17 minutes.
Hey,
from
listen,
Brooklyn.
dude, Dave was on the fucking money then because
That's
like,
about. It's yeah.
LaGuardia
No.
is way closer.
There
to him
is
than
no
you.
way I can get through New York City at any point in time.
Yeah, it's
No, at 11:30 you can
so
do it
full of
quick.
Utica.
No.
Utica's. I'm not being full of shit. I agree with you. I'm saying like that's what they tell me. I don't go down to the city
4:17.
for a reason usually, but I would say that if I was, it's usually going to be the train. You can take a train right to Utica
Yeah.
though.
Well, the thing is,
So I'm just going to tell you right now.
right now, and then you'll get near Queens, and all of a sudden it'll be 4.5 hours.
No,
5
because like here's the thing:
6
when you go north through Queens, like because there's not traffic in Queens and like Bayside
No,
and stuff
you
like
hit the
that.
traffic in the Bronx.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So then you go like you once you get into Jersey though, and you get north of Paramus, like you're
Let me
not going
see
to hit
how
traffic
extended.
anymore.
Yeah, how was your-
a lot.
Hold on.
Ahmed,
So
how was
I'm
your
gonna
trip
say
when you
it's
came
very
through?
Yeah, it was
different
about
West
4.5
Coast
hours.
driving versus
Ahmed
East
did it
Coast
in
driving.
4.5. He knew how to. You just have to take the right routes.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
the thing, though. I live in
Let's
Staten
just
Island,
say-
so I don't
hold
go
on,
to
hold
New
on.
York City.
Hold on. So in the
Albany.
West Coast, right? If we
Yeah,
look
Albany,
at
3.5
major
hours.
cities, right, and we look like Denver, Salt Lake, Boise.
Okay, major cities, Boise,
Right.
Idaho.
I mean, it's not New York City, obviously, but Boise City is the fucking capital of Idaho, right?
yeah. I hear you. I'm being an
Right.
asshole.
So the point is, like, I can drive from Denver to Salt Lake and see like 4 towns,
Yeah, I mean it's about a
and
minute
that's
a
an
mile.
8-hour drive. That's an 8-hour drive.
Like yeah,
Yeah.
And then you go a 6-hour drive from Salt Lake to Boise, roughly, right, Michelle? It's about 6
It's
hours,
about 4.5, 5.
Yeah.
5 hours. Okay, 5 hours. So 5 hours, and you're going to see town. You'll see a few towns, but it's not like
No, you'll
I
say
know
two.
driving in New York. Like you go 200 miles, and you're seeing like 8 towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
It's
Easy.
More like
Quinn,
8,
Mountain
more like
Home, that's it.
8,000.
yeah, 8,000. Like the West is so spread out. Like what you guys deal with you're like, I can drive to Ohio. It's like I can't get to Utah without driving for 6 hours.
Yeah, it's I don't.
Well,
Right? I
Salzy,
can't get
I'm gonna
to
say this.
Nebraska
I've
without
never been-
driving for 4 hours. Like
Ohio,
that's just
yeah,
the
By the way, and you can call him Mike. He's also Mike too. Styles, he's also Mike.
Oh, Mike. Well, Mike, I'll tell you this. So I haven't ventured out much in the States, but I went to Illinois to pick up a white German Shepherd. I've never seen so many cornfields and like windmills in my fucking life. I was like, it's gonna be like a big city, and I'm just driving for like 8 hours, and there's nothing.
And the beauty is out west here, when you're out west, like it's nothing. Like it's not even cornfields.
Oh
It's
yeah.
It's just like
yeah.
brush.
Yeah.
Well,
wow.
it starts in Indiana, I want to say, because that's
Oh, yeah,
where my
Indiana,
grandparents
I think,
were
is the
from
ugliest
Indiana and
state in
Michigan.
America.
What about
is
Indiana?
hideous.
Nice one, Ben.
yeah, I have no idea what this pick is.
Indiana really
Dude.
isn't anything to look at, but I will say this:
It long
Okay.
ago.
That's what I'm
Dude,
drinking,
Russell-
though.
Oh,
Ben, I'm drinking the
wait.
Russell. Blend,
What,
okay?
what warehouse is it?
It is
This one is Camp
That's
Nelson.
the same thing. So
This is Warehouse F, floor 4.
Okay, Tyrone F. Nice.
Yeah.
And you know what F stands for?
Ben, I'm sorry if I came off the wrong way from the drive thing, but you seem awesome. That's great.
Wow, Mike, I'm great. You got a potato for a camera, but
You like that? That works great. Sony, baby.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to
wait a
reiterate,
second.
like,
What's the date on that? Was that barreled on my birthday?
let's see it.
August 14th.
Does that say 12? I can't see. You're using a potato.
August 14th was
It's distilled on 12/4. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's actually hilarious? That's my sister's
10
birthday.
days for my birthday. Okay.
Dude, all I know is like Russell's picks are fucking so good. I cannot get I don't know that I've ever had one that suck.
Yeah.
We have a couple of them in our bunker for our giveaways.
I don't like Russell's at all. Hang on. This is just floor whiskey.
I was talking about you earlier, Ben. I don't know if you heard it. I pulled out batch 15.
No.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I was
Junior.
sipping on earlier. Yeah. I just to reiterate what Ben was saying, just some fun like New York City driving time math. Like I live in New York City, and it probably takes me about the same amount of time to drive from where I live to Queens than from where I live to Philadelphia.
Wait,
like,
where do you live in Queens?
No. I'm saying I live in Staten Island. So like to get
You live in a dump?
Hey, listen, fuck off, buddy. Staten Island's a fucking shithole, but you're not from here, so you can't say that.
That's really
those are fighting words, buddy. Long Island's a fucking joke too.
Yeah, but that's where we send our garbage.
No, not anymore. The Staten Island dump's been closed for about a decade.
Where you guys send your garbage is up here in Utica, man. That's where all anybody gets arrested, they just send them up to Utica.
I think they ship it. Oh, God, I call incarcerated people garbage. Relax, buddy.
I have a question.
I'm joking.
What are you drinking?
You don't have to worry about it. They're right over. They come up to Utica and they're just like here. They're like, yo, dude.
I don't think Will's drinking.
Oh, I'm drinking.
It's not a political thing. It's just facts. They come up. It's like, yo, dude. I just dropped somebody's car. Guess what? I just got a new car. They just went from one place to another, and still that's New York for you. It's funny.
Two things. One, I saw that Great Shot was saying, please hit the like. Okay, it's totally free. If you guys just hit the thumbs up like, that helps Mike's channel out so much.
You don't even have to chat. You can just hit it.
Smash.
Yeah, that will help him so much.
Yeah, and definitely check it out on YouTube, Ahmed. It's
I'm doing it right now.
Awesome. And then Matthew Parks, are you talking about the Russell's pick? Because I will definitely do that for you. Just confirm.
Hey, and Burbank, is that your YouTube channel too?
Sorry, what?
Are you friends with the Sopranos?
Is it your channel, Burbank?
Sopranos.
Whiskey Uncensored.
Whiskey Uncensored. Okay.
Did you say, are you friends with the Sopranos?
No, fans. Sorry, I'm drunk.
Oh, I love the Sopranos.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of the Sopranos. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, every time I see Paulie go to the psychic about when they're talking about the ghost, I
fucking queers.
Every time I lose
throws the chair. Yeah, no, that scene is unbelievable,
dude. Yeti, I'm so glad you figured out your audio.
Yeah.
Dude, we were talking about the Yeti. You that's who we were missing in fucking Utica was Yeti, and Mike now apparently too. Yeti was when Bruno and
I'd be like a
Ahmed were
fish out
going
of
more.
water in New York.
Oh no, not at all, dude. Like in Utica,
In Utica, you would fit right in.
Yeah. Utika's a little fucking town, dude.
Hey Ben,
Yeah, you took my word for it. Now you heard it from him. He's like, nah, totally different than New York City.
Wait, where's egg roll? Did I miss egg roll? Where's
Yeah, there was an egg roll up there.
Egg roll, that's right.
He's on the
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'll
I
be
thought
right back,
Dan was
guys.
in chat. I was like,
No.
Dude, we got to get Bruno on here, Dave.
We all
We
love
do.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this,
cheers, man.
I don't know.
I'm gonna show you some side notes on this because I know we're.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
But I'm so glad we had yesterday.
Famous last word.
Yeah.
No, don't go, Mike.
Yeah, what's up, Shelby?
Actually, I really have to pee too.
Ben,
And
I just
also-
subscribed to your shit too.
I'm sorry.
I also
Sorry.
have to
The
do
best-
open and close tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna jump out. But I wanted to Come see
So
my friend.
Will's gonna stay and have whiskey then? Is that what I heard?
No, but I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You're a
Will
Unix
Porter-
guy. That's fucking sick.
Smart,
I
Will.
love it.
Hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but Will's my best friend.
Man, he follows the
I
beautiful.
was hanging out with your other best friend as well. We were out drinking today, so
He's been drinking.
Wow.
He's been drinking.
Hey, he texted me last week, so we're good.
yeah. See,
That
Alright.
Will, that box is leaving tomorrow. So
All right, I'll be back. I love you,
appreciate it,
Michelle.
man.
Will Gavilars.
all right. Bye, guys.
Y'all have a great
Good
one.
hanging out.
Have a good one. No, it's nice to meet you. I'm gonna check out. I'll try to check out your stuff as much as I
Women
can.
of whiskeys. You got it. There's an S.
Yeah.
the only thing I
Ellie
can
says
promise
bye
you if
too.
you look at mine is disappointment.
Disappointment, J Max. Is that you or is that Ben?
Are you a fucking
Ben, I'll tell
kangaroo,
you
Will?
later, man.
What was that?
Are you a fucking kangaroo?
Apparently with her, yeah. Look at this one.
Yeah, like holy shit, she just came out of your pouch.
Like this. I'm like, there you go.
What a cutie.
All
What a
right,
cute little
bye.
puppy.
Take care.
See you,
Mom.
love you, Michelle. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
All right, J Max is in charge.
No. I want to see some Linda Richmond shit on this. Come on.
Ben, that was funny. I said that vote. J Max, you got a channel too or not?
I don't.
You just hang out. Yeah, it's
He
cool.
just
It's
has
cool.
the hardest name to tag in all of
Yeah.
chat
Ported whiskey. Get on that.
with emojis. and
You know, I'm gonna make a thing. You guys are ready for this? I'm gonna have my first bottle of whiskey like officially on stream. I'll be like, yo, dude, I'm no longer Dave Testa SC. I'm Dave Testa Whiskey. And I'll be like going on with the Wild Turkey 101. Like, yo, dude.
Just add SCW. That's all.
SCW, exactly. Star Crab Whiskey.
There you go.
Yeah, bro. Ben, that's so cool to see like somebody from New York. I know like the upstate, the city, whatever, but either way for me, it's kind of cool.
Here's the thing. I was born in the Catskills, which you guys still consider downstate, but
Well, I consider myself central New York, which it is central New York.
yeah, I was born Port Jervis.
The Catskills, that's interesting.
Yep.
That's downstate to me.
Thing, even though we were at a higher elevation.
Yeah. I grew. Funnily enough, I'm from Utica, but I grew up out in Allegheny County in the Alfred, New York area.
People
So
live there.
Yeah, believe it or not.
I'll say is I would probably want to come up that way just to find old whiskey sitting in stores that nobody's buying.
You'd find out there. I'm not even joking. I'll behave until Mike comes in that I can verify that I can say this on his channel, Mike. But I'm going to say
we
it's
don't cuss on this channel.
No, it's not cussing. It's just the
okay,
actual
then you're
facts
fine.
of what was there.
We don't want
I
that
was
kind of
shocked to
fucking
hear
language.
because I'm from Utica, which is technically a city and stuff, and I moved out to Alfred, New York area, and I lived in a town called Almond, or as they call it, Almond. So Yeti already feeling a little more like this could sound a little not down south. It's got a little Midwesty twang to it, but kind of whatever. I'm out there for a couple of years, and there's something in the news. They're like, well, we found a KKK chapter out here. I'm like, holy shit and shit.
I will actually say that before COVID, Bonnie and I took a ride up north. We were up by. Like,
I was shocked. Even my friends there were kind of like,
well, no, yeah,
what?
I was gonna say we were around like the Herkimer area.
Herkimer, yeah, that's near me in Utica, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
have a test
the
for you
number
guys
of
after
flying stars and bars we saw was impressive.
And Herkimer, yeah, I'm not surprised, dude.
What's
That is
Are you drinking
very
anything?
Yeah, he's just slumming it with the rest of us.
But I will say that I will
take it
give
easy,
this.
my friend.
Yeah, he has to because
Oh,
yeah, you're
by
in
the way,
Georgia.
if you guys look in Twitch chat, I want everyone to try to pronounce that word I put.
All right, let's look in Twitch chat on LimeWire. Let's see here. It is Hoshton.
Hoshton, I would say, yeah.
They
Keep
might
going,
check out
everybody.
this new acquisition.
Hoxton.
Oh, you son of a
Hoston.
bitch.
Oh, man, very nice.
Hoxton.
What's up, Rusty?
All right, so here's how we pronounce it in Georgia.
Oh, this
Pushton.
fucking guy.
Houston.
Pushton?
Okay.
Cheers, y'all.
Dude, that's like in Boston. Are you leaving, J-Max? See you, buddy.
J Max. Have a good night, brother.
So that's like Worcester or whatever in Massachusetts.
Yeah,
that
Worcestershire.
Everybody calls Worcester.
I call it Worcestershire
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
Guys, you
No,
know,
he's
I
talking about
get
a
fucked
place,
out.
not
I
a
fuck it
sauce.
up. You know what I say, guys? I say Worcestershire.
Oh,
I
we
say it
lost
like it's
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Michelle when I was
Fucking
gone?
Vet Gamer just called it. Yeah. So in Massachusetts they have Worcester or whatever it's called, and everybody there calls it fucking Worcester.
Yeah.
It's properly pronounced in Alabama, Worcestershire sister sauce.
Oh, man. Are you from Alabama like T-Rob?
No, T-Rob is not. Well, T-Rob is from Alabama, but he lives in
Carolina. Carolina. Yep.
So, you know, Mike, I just poured the Ardcore. And
Or south.
Look how light that is.
Yeah, like Scotch can be so dainty at the same time. It's fucking
So funny,
peated as
man.
shit.
Yeah. This is heavily peated, but like it looks like a pear brandy.
Dude, ask Bourbon what he thinks of peated Scotch.
Depends on which one.
What I'm assuming you have a harsh opinion.
Dude, Ben's like Band-Aids.
No. Oh, listen, Band-Aids is accurate. Iodine, buddy.
Lafroig. No, sorry, Lagavulin Offerman Guinness Cask is Band-Aids and hate. That bottle sucks.
No, the Offerman release was fucking shit tier for sure.
Right.
Like I think Lagavulin.
I don't know. I like the Offerman.
But this peated Kalila right here.
Oh hell
is
yeah, dude.
phenomenal.
Have you tried some unpeated Kalilas?
Of course. This Glen Scotia pick right here is phenomenal.
Campbelltown is top tier.
Ben has more whiskey than I've said no to.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's a similar.
Ben hasn't. I hate to say it, dude, Mike. You gotta get good fucking setup there, but Ben seems like he's like.
This is peated.
Oh no, listen, dude, Dave, you're
actually
you're looking at probably 30 years.
poured a sample for somebody. This I got from Stacy. This is peated Irish.
Oh, I've got that bottle.
Yeah.
I've had some good peated Irish.
So it depends on what it is. Like Campbelltown peat, I love.
So another tall tale, because that was in the description, which we haven't gone through tall tales other than me being an amazing lover. So Ben and I are in South Carolina, and we're at liquor stores. We're driving around in his Subaru. That's right, he drives a Subaru, and he's very proud of it.
252,000 miles today.
Hell yeah, dude. Impreza, or what are you talking about?
But that's why he voted for Biden, which is just fine because I love Biden voters. Anyway.
Yeah, but I also have an 86 Monty, so suck it.
Yeah, you do have. The Monte Carlo is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, suck it.
Anyway, Ben and I are like, so I've known Ben for a long time in this community, and Ben, I trust his palate completely. We walk into a liquor store, and he's like, that bottle right there is the best one in this store. And it was like, what, $120 maybe?
What bottle?
I don't know, but Mike's told this story like 5,000 times.
Yeah.
What bottle are we
He's
talking about?
New to the story. And this is how much I trust Ben's palate. I'm like, all right, I grab it. And he's like, you've never tried it. And it was like $120. I'm like, you said it was good. I'm going to grab it. It was Clyde Mays 12 year.
Yeah, it's a bourbon.
Don't get the Clyde Mays anything else. Maybe the 13.
What is it?
Clyde Mays 12 year. Don't get anything but maybe the 13. But the Clyde
11,
Mays
12 or 13 doesn't matter.
Yeah, the 12 or 13.
What kind of whiskey is it?
Or the 11. It's a American whiskey. It's
Yeah, it's
but
American.
it's not
It's
literally
not-
bourbon because it's not the corn mash bill, or what's the problem?
Yeah, it's a high corn. Yeah.
Okay. But 51% corn it can be, right? So why is it not bourbon?
Because we don't know. We don't know everything.
Oh, okay.
about it.
Like Jack Daniels.
No, Jack Daniels is bourbon.
They don't, but the American whiskey,
They
right?
don't call it, but Jack Daniels is bourbon. It
Jack Daniels
It's
qualifies
not
as
American
bourbon
New York,
if
or like,
they
what's
were
the
to
problem
want to
with,
call it that.
with
Yeah.
the Clyde Mays then.
The Clyde Mays does not. One of the reasons is it has. They throw an apple at the barrel. We know that. They like
Yeah.
throw a couple apples in the barrel or something.
Okay. So it's some funny shit.
Yeah, it's
I knew it was American. I don't think I've had it.
Mike, you have any of that bottle left?
I do. It's upstairs. I don't. Ooh, wait. Oh no, that's a different one.
I don't know. It would probably take me like an hour to find it. So.
I have one that's not open, and I think that's it. Dude, I popped a freaking bottle. I thought I had one open, but I didn't. I had to pop one of those today.
I got it somewhere.
Yeah, I think that one I have is upstairs.
I don't know. I have more whiskey than I don't fucking.
Son of a bitch. Oh, that's not it. Never mind. That's a Michter's. The Michter's top and this top kind of look the same.
So Ben, would you say it's mostly American or a pretty even split, or what are we?
I would say probably 85 to 90% American.
Okay, you're not a big like Scotch guy.
I'm not big in it, but I know what I like.
Yeah. What kind of bottles are you privy to?
I mean, Campbelltown I love. So Springbank, Glen
Springbank is
Scotia.
fantastic.
I have a lot of Glendronach I love.
You like Glengoyne?
Haven't had much. I love Edredor. I like a lot of the heavy sherries.
Yeah.
You prefer non-peated though, Ben, right?
That's a mood thing. I would
Yeah,
say
I mean, we just talked about a lot of Campbelltown
more
stuff.
than peated, but
So this is my like the way that I kind of look at some of these things is like bourbon I can drink anytime. American, slightly less, but it's kind of preferred. Rye actually is above American, but like from a palate fatigue thing, American
rye
and
is
rye start to get to me, right? Like they
Yeah.
after a while. Bourbon I can drink all night long. Rye, I kind of get palate fatigue. Scotch, if I'm in the mood for Scotch, like we've done Scotch only streams.
What do you mean by palate fatigue? By the way,
Means that like it has a very challenging flavor, so like it's hard to drink a lot of it. To keep
either it's just not tasting good or it's not hitting the spot.
I don't
Like,
know if
you
I
get
necessarily
tired of it,
agree
right?
with that.
Like, you
yeah,
get-
like you can.
Yeah,
like,
it's a little
there-
bit too much.
Like for
Well-
example, like there's some music that like gives you listening fatigue, and some music that doesn't give you listening fatigue, right? Like some music is more aggressive. It doesn't mean that you don't necessarily like that music and then it's not a great expression of music or whatever, but it means that like you cannot sit there and listen to album after album of that genre.
Is this
But
peated or not, Mike?
Now I understand why I have a lot to go on, guys, because
That's
you
a good
mentioned
bottle.
music. I'm
120
like,
proof, Ben. That's a good bottle.
I'm the guy playing the guitar, drinking the cheap fucking
It's
hooch.
not
You know what I mean? That's been my take since before. Even though I work in
Yeah,
IT, I'm fucking.
That's actually a great analogy, right? Like if you like Metallica, that doesn't mean when you're trying
Yeah.
to chill out and go to bed, you can listen to Metallica.
Exactly, that's a great.
Yeah,
analogy.
yeah. That makes sense. That makes
That's
sense.
what I'm saying, yeah.
Which,
So, like-
for the
like-
record, ever since frickin' Sean started talking about frickin' Metallica on Mash and Metal, I listen to Metallica all the fucking time, and it's
Do you like
irritating.
Hardwired, like their newest album? Like I got a little bit of flack, but I think it's a sick album.
Hardwired. I actually didn't listen to that one yet. Oddly enough.
Hardwired the self-destruct, but like it came out like I don't know, maybe 4 years ago or something like that.
I should have got you one of these, Ben.
That album goes fucking
Yeah, you
hard,
should
man.
have, but you didn't.
I'm gonna have to put that on my
Remember that album you got
list.
me like a year and a half ago.
No, this was like 4
Yeah, it
months.
was.
No,
it
I'm
was-
talking about. Remember the bottle like a year and a half ago, maybe 2
I
years.
still have that bottle. I gotta send it. I'm terrible.
Yeah,
You guys are awesome that you're that into it, but I love this community. Yeah, you got to hand it to them. It's like as beer drinkers, you're like you just go buy them and whatever. These guys are like passing bottles along, sending stuff away.
this
It's
is way
awesome.
beyond my
Beer.
knowledge. I
I'll go
used to
get
love
beers
Jim
that'll make
Beam,
your
but
head spin.
that's
a
Yeah, for the
I used to
record,
love
fucking Bourbon used to
We got to
spend as
think about
much
it.
on
Though. Like
beer
for
as he
us,
did
I
on
can see this is a good community to chill in, but I can actually see we'll figure out our way where we're not going to get like fucking trashed like Derek every time.
I'm just saying, Bourbon has beer.
Your boy Derek. I love Derek, dude.
Dave, Bourbon actually is a beer drinker.
Oh yeah,
He
I
has
love beer.
He-
Wow.
before whiskey, he was collecting all those beers. I
You
don't even
into
know what they are.
the Goose Island Bourbon Counties, Ben?
I have a vertical. My verticals go back to 2011. Some
Hell
back to
yeah.
2009.
So on hand right now, I think the oldest one I have a Goose Island Bourbon County 2019, the Mon Cherie. I really like that bottle.
That's young.
Oh yeah,
Black
I mean,
Album is
no, but
still my
five
favorite.
years with maturation is the maximum they recommend for a lot of their bottles. I was hearing something. What was that? I don't know. These bitches.
He's using his
What the fuck
stream
am I
deck. You
hearing
got a
right
stream deck, don't you, Ben?
I got things.
Yeah, he's got a stream deck. He's hitting buttons. Are you streaming too?
Wait, so you really have a Goose Island
All right, Corn and Whiskey, I
brand
got you,
stout
you
from
ready?
2011?
Yeah, I have full verticals back to 2011. I have
Every
some-
release or just
Yeah.
the brand stout?
Most of them.
I really like the Biscotti from more recent releases. That was a good bottle.
I've still got a Heaven Hill 2015 rare.
That's fantastic. Now here's the thing: do they like a 2011? If you
My
crack open right now, do they
love
really
was
keep?
Belgians and sours? I have West Valeterin. I have Russian River stuff. I have all kinds of crazy shit.
So
Wait, I got a more important question. What race is your race in StarCraft back in the day?
Corn and whiskey. Here we go.
Jew.
Huh?
No.
What the fuck? I'm not saying that.
You can't mean Jew in StarCraft.
Corn and whiskey. Are you ready?
He never spent his money.
Oh my god.
Stanley Hotel.
You're a random player. That's what you
Stanley
are. You
Hotel.
just tell people what race are you. You're like, I'm Caucasian. I'm this. I'm that. That's the random player shit.
Stanley Hotel.
That's sweet.
You know, Mike, I'm going to actually pose a question here.
Sure.
Have you ever got me a bottle?
What did I? No, I got you knives. What did I get you?
Yeah,
a bottle?
I actually still carry knives I've got from Mike. I'm actually carrying
Benchmark,
my
or what are we
ZT,
talking about?
the ZT right now.
Oh, dude, ZT is the. I can't even spell ZT anymore.
How would we
After I gave you that.
I got Mike's wood.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
heard
giving
you
away.
like
This is
getting
going to
Mike.
Burton. Ben.
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite things to do though is do inappropriate things with Mike's wood, like make it touch Slapshot's wood.
Oh my!
Yeah,
So
no.
look
I
at
mean,
that.
listen, two pieces of wood touching at the same time can be a beautiful thing.
Or I'll make it touch Top Dog. I'll make Mike's wood touch Top Dog's wood.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, that's not the first
No,
time
man,
I would
go back to that. Keep rubbing the tips together.
Slapshot wood.
Ben, you know what they call that down in the South? Looks like you got a Woody going on.
Yeah. We have a number of woodworkers in this community, and
Dude, that's my happy place, man.
Ben just like the-
wood touch.
Yeah, no. I'm
gonna send you this,
By the
Ben.
way, those
You can have
cutting
this.
boards you're doing now are absolutely sick.
Dude, the cutting board, they're a lot of work, man. Like, I
They are
sent one to
gorgeous.
Alex,
Holy shit!
and he's like, "How much?" And I'm like, "Dude, I didn't tell you how much before we send it, so I'm gonna give it to you."
Dude, that pen though with the you just showed before the JD barrel one, you even have the fucking authenticate the certificate of authenticity for is crazy that you made that out of a Jack Daniel's cask. It's yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Look at
That's
this.
insane. That's
Wait,
insane.
Mike, show off the detail in this. You didn't even show the detail.
Yeah, that's zebra wood. That's my favorite wood right there. Besides Ben's.
Hey, Mike, I didn't ask you this though. So with all your woodworking stuff, where did you learn that at SawCon by any chance?
Did I learn what?
Did you learn that at SawCon?
No.
SawCon these nuts.
Oh, you fucker.
I got him.
Mike, I wanted to warn you, but
Yeah, thanks, Yeti. You're like behind on that one. You didn't really help me.
That was for Ben.
Sorry.
Ben, you may not have liked it. You're like, that's bad, Dave. But you know what? I had to get you. I had to look out for you, brother. I was like,
Hey, so I will also say this is a rye you can get for around $30, not the picks, but this is
Yeah,
a
you're
rye
right.
you can get around $30. That's not
Picks
terrible.
are $23 to $25.
Yeah, for $30 you can
And
get
I
the
pass
Saz
on
rye.
them all the time.
Now they're harder to find in a lot of parts of the country. There was somebody asking about that. Who was that? I forget. Somebody earlier was asking about it. Oh, I can't remember.
No.
Anyway, they were asking about a $30 rye, and that's a $30 rye that you can get. It's only 90 proof.
It's not good. The shelfers are not good. The
Yeah. But if you're not used to whiskey, so like Basil Hayden's got me started on whiskey. Right?
Kick yourself.
Now it's not good, but it gets you in. You feel the Kentucky hug if you've never had it before. Stuff like that, right? Like it's you have to be it has to be approachable. I will say Saz rye, if you get a pick, it's more than $30, but the Saz
No,
rye.
it isn't. I passed on one for $25 today.
A pick?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this pick was like 50.
Yeah. Well, you got fucked.
I always get fucked.
Literally
Thanks,
passed on a
Daria. Thanks, man.
today.
Well, gentlemen, I had fun, but I do have to be up in about 6 hours, so I
Yeah. No, yeah, I know it's a little. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get here, though. You know that too, and also
I
it is
enjoyed it.
Monday.
Thanks for having me.
Where's Yeti?
Georgia.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm just a dumb redneck.
You should go get some of this.
What is that? I can't see
13th
it.
colony.
Little Augusta, Georgia, 13th colony.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
13th
I'll
colony. That's
definitely
like the
check
new
that
little
out.
darling of
Bourbon?
whiskey.
Yeah,
to throw.
bourbon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Where
Yeah,
are you?
if you
Yeah,
see
I
that,
love you,
just
brother,
buy it,
dude.
I'll Venmo you.
Where you at?
Eddie?
Okay. All right.
Where you at?
But thanks for
Well,
having
no,
me, guys. I'll see you
Eddie
later.
talked to him in chat. He said he's gonna venue to pick it up.
In Augusta, Georgia. I'll have to drive a little bit, but I could get that.
No, you'll find it in stores. It's good shit.
Hey, Yeti, where are you at located in Georgia?
I'm about 10 minutes from Athens.
Gotcha.
Athens. Is that near
Do you know where
Augusta?
Commerce is at all?
Yeah,
Commerce,
yeah.
Nicholson? Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Is that near Augusta?
No.
Oh.
Hours away.
My cousin lives like sort of near Augusta.
Oh, okay.
See, well, it's still Mike. It's crazy, Yeti, before you go, you got to say what it is. What town is it here?
It's Kirktown, baby.
It's Kirktown. This is
Kirktown.
100%.
I've never been invited to Kirktown.
You are, but you're part of Kirktown, Mike.
You're already in Kirktown.
You're already there.
I don't
Yeah,
even know
exactly.
it.
You don't even know it. And you're there. You're getting the clan tags and everything.
Rusty, I do have to ask you a question. You said you're from
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Saban retiring?
It was time. I think it's going to be rough for them. You know, they're going to have to rebuild from scratch. And
I didn't like the Washington coach pickup. I didn't like that for them. I don't think he's
I
going
haven't
to
even
the
heard.
SEC.
I really don't follow it all that much, but you know, you can't miss. You know, hearing that Saban's going to retire.
I'm just gonna say it's all about the what is it, NIL money or
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
changed everything.
NIL money and the coach.
Well, we got Kirby, so I'm happy at Georgia. I'm
Yeah,
happy
it's,
right now.
it's like the Alabama had like the obvious coach, right? That people wanted to go there. They knew Alabama was their ticket to draft.
Right.
And without Saban, that's going to be harder for Alabama. I think.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting in the teams because you know not everybody's going to be flocking to Alabama, so there's going to be good upcoming people going to all these other schools. I think it's going to really change up. There's going to be some, some good competition, some people getting good players in other schools.
I still think Alabama will be
Kitty.
up there.
Appreciate
though.
you,
I don't
man.
think they're gonna be. Yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna be that bad. All right, I'll see you guys.
Yeti, have a good night, man. Good
I don't
brother.
know, I think Colorado State's winning a national championship, so you guys watch out.
Oh.
I gotta share my brotherly love to Yeti. Love you, brother. My brother from
Yeti,
Out of Mother,
thanks
Mr.
for hanging
Yeti.
out, dude. I'm
Thanks for
glad
coming.
you-
And
Thanks for having
someday,
me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
All right,
it's
you guys have a good one.
Being the StarCraft guy.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
I wanted to pull out a bottle because I'm in good company here. So I grabbed my signatory.
Ooh.
I mean, it's nothing too crazy. It's a Glen Grant.
97. Nice.
Yeah, it's
97.
It's a 19. It was distilled in 97. So yeah, bottled in 2016. I'm a big fan of this guy. I love Glen Grant, and this is a really fabulous pour. Oh, did we lose Dave Tester as well? He left. Oh, there he is. Okay.
No, I had to refresh something glitched out on this Streamlabs. I didn't want to be.
What's your name, historian? Like I do real
My
name.
actual name is Ahmed. Yeah.
Ahmed, yeah.
So you're in Staten Island. So all right, we'll work some shit out.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, we can.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. So
I mean,
I'm
worst
going to
place
shut
to
this
go
down
for
in a
this
couple
is
minutes. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Nick Proman, dude, if Whiskey Mountains is watching right now, you're sleeping on the couch. For the record, every time Caitlin Clark, she's like the female basketball star for Iowa, every time she does something well, we have a group chat with Nick Proman, his wife, Whiskey Mountains. So he's married to Adriana, Dave. So you know who that is.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then my partner in the channel is Adam, Whiskey Shits. And we have a group chat. Every time Caitlin Clark does anything, we send a note like Caitlin Clark is like the best athlete in the world. And
who is Caitlin Clark? I've never heard of her.
She's the Iowa she's like the best female college basketball player, which, I mean, to me, that doesn't mean anything because I hate college basketball, but yeah. Anyway, Nick,
you're like college basketball. Sorry.
Adriana Rodriguez hates Caitlin Clark because Nick thinks she's attractive, and she's like way taller than him. I don't know why he would even bother.
All right, Nick, send me some pictures. I need to verify this.
Yeah, like if there's nudes from her though, I think we'd all check it out.
Actually, what?
You're a fucking deviant,
Mike. This lets you stream in high res, right?
Yeah.
What res am I streaming?
At 1080p, like it doesn't let you do 4K, just 1080p.
Oh, okay.
Well, look at that, 1080p. That's a.
No, I shouldn't do this because I gotta say, Adriana is
For the
a
record,
is a
Dave
G.
Camera, who has way more viewers than I have and way more stream hours, his camera don't do this.
No, I don't have a good camera. No, I have an Elgato. You can bitch at Elpatree Zelda, guys. If you don't like my camera, complain to Sal. Elpatree is the guy that recommended this camera.
Does your camera do that?
Love you, Sal.
Look at his camera.
Hey, what camera did you get, Ben?
What, you mean a camera that focuses?
Yeah, you guys
that
got
a
some
Sony, Ben?
I'm gonna go that route at some point, but
That's why I was showing you. This is
look, watch.
In and out. Look,
what camera is it, Ben?
This is Insta360 Link.
that's awesome. That's actually like Sal would actually have a hard on for that camera. Ahmed knows. That's actually sick, dude. I do already. Like, come on,
Mike. I've upgraded some equipment. This is I've got a new mic. I've got all kinds.
Yeah,
of
look at your mic, dude. I have this right here. Nobody can see this. Dave has something like this, I think.
No, I use all keyboard macros.
I've got
Ben would appreciate that as much as you have all the cool stuff. You know that if you're an OG, you're gonna be able to do things with what you got.
I have a 6-in 6-out Lewitt interface there going to an AKG mic, and I've also instead of having a Stream Deck, I've got a bullshit iPad I picked up from Crack that's running the what do you call it? Stream Deck Mobile, because you can have up to 128 buttons using that, and you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, how many fucking buttons do you really need at the end of the day? You know,
No, and that's the thing that, like, the realistic way is, especially of us in tech, I actually simplified because I came from this background. Yeah. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, I don't really, I don't really care on a lot of this stuff that I can get by on. I'm using an Elgato face cam, right?
Yeah.
Say Elgato again.
Elgato.
This is what I'm using. It's self-aware. That's the only problem. It literally is like Johnny Five.
Yeah, that is actually a huge problem on it.
Ben, like, you're a streamer or what?
You're trying to reach is drunk. Please try your call again.
Ben, where can I find you? Are you a streamer or what?
Whiskey Uncensored.
Whiskey Uncensored is
he's got a channel.
Yeah,
Ben, you seem cool as hell, man. Like everybody here is. Professor Rusty, you got a channel or not?
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, I got 2 shows. I got the Bourbon
shows and he sleeps on the rest of them.
Yeah, I sleep. Yeah, I usually pass out on any of the other shows that I'm on. Urban Syndicate and Off Track Syndicate. You know, see, I don't know how you're getting stuff to play through because I've got a soundboard as well, but StreamYard blocks it. I don't know why.
Because
there's a lot of ways to do things. Go on.
Yeah, the way I'm doing it is I'm mixing it into the same channel as my microphone and then sending it through the same channel.
Yeah, yes, they can.
I guess because it should theoretically play. It does it everywhere else. StreamYard, it does not.
You know, if you have what I think you have, Mike.
I'm hiding from the mafia.
Mike, you could be a dragoon pretty easily on that. If I didn't mention that last time, but there's a way you have to tweak some stuff.
Like the Dota 2 First Blood. It sounds a lot like that one does.
See, let's see.
But you can actually tweak it.
I have a question. Before we leave, I have a question. Do you know why when a pterodactyl urinates, he doesn't make noise?
Why is that?
Because the P is silent. Yeah. That's a good one.
Damn it. I hate
Oh, yeah. You could do rim shot.
Yeah,
No, Rusty, that worked actually.
All right. I'm going to shut down the stream.
Yeah.
We don't have to leave what's here, but I'm going to shut down just what's live, going to Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys, everybody who's here watching. I still have like 9 people from Dave still watching somehow. Thank you guys for watching. They went to sleep. They just left it open. I love it. Thank you guys. All my patrons, thank you guys so much. I will see you. We'll be here next week. So if you guys want to come drink with us or not drink and just hang with us, cheers, and go play StarCraft for fuck's sake. Go check out Dave Testa SC on Twitch and SC Historian. Go check it out. Like StarCraft is really fun to watch. You'll see it's actually like a match. It's not quite football.
Okay, so in a couple days, in about 3 days, we have IEM Katowice, which is Katowice, a city in Poland. That's where the tournament takes place. That's a $500,000 prize pool tournament, where the winner walks away with $150,000. It's 24 players from all around the world. I'm going to be there. I leave for Poland on Tuesday. And
I love that you get to be there and I don't. And I'm a commentator. Love it. Love it. Fucking love StarCraft, dude.
And so I if you're going to check out my channel and you don't know shit about StarCraft, I would recommend you check out my interview with Kara LaForge. She is the business manager at Frost Giant Studios, and she is the parent of Day 9 and Tasteless, 2 really prominent StarCraft figures. And this is a 65-year-old lady who works for a video game company. And so, yeah, she's had an unbelievable life story. So if you're going to enjoy any of my videos, probably the one with her if you don't know anything about StarCraft.
Yeah, she's amazing. That's a great interview. I watched it. It's great. And I met Kara. She's amazing. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Do a little shameless self-promotion.
Yeah,
I was going to give it to you next.
Oh, I'm sorry. Off Track Syndicate. We are the world's greatest shit show, bar none. Nobody is a shittier show than us. And then Bourbon Syndicate is, I'm an Alabama guy drinking liquor. Whatever. It's
hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. And everybody knows Whiskey Uncensored already. If you watch Livewire, you clearly watch.
Here, I'll plug something. I'm going to lose tomorrow because Stacy and I are teamed up on Dusty Dan's channel for his little battle action. Yeah. So that's tomorrow night. And yeah, there you go. Otherwise, me,
Dusty
Thursday
Dan.
night.
Check out Dusty Dan tomorrow night.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much. Thanks everybody who's been on stream, in chat. Hit the thumbs up. It's free. You don't have to do anything. Or the thumbs down, because bad press is better than no press. And I love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.